Actually, you know what? I think it's going to come up right now. Why does anybody need a pineapple apple pen?
Every time.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Proficiency Bonus with Storm King's Thunder right here. Thank you, Praetor's Rejects, for hosting us. We appreciate that. This is episode 80 of Storm King's Thunder tonight, and we are starting a new season. This will be season number 5 as we are getting farther along in this adventure, man. I tell you, we've had an exciting last couple of episodes were extremely exciting, and I'm looking forward to what happens next. Once again, my name is Michael, your most merciful and humble dungeon master for this evening. I want to throw out a couple quick shout outs to Twitch, Streamlabs, Team MZ, and Many-Sided Dice for all their support. And we also want to we announced this on Tuesday night with Tabletop Legends, but we are welcoming a new partnership, a new sponsor tonight. We want to welcome Little Dragon Corps, as they got some really awesome dice. So if you type in !Little Dragon in the Twitch chat, you will get a link to their website where you can go order some really awesome dice. Make sure you check out, they have birthstone dice sets. Cool. So you can order your birthstone set of dice on their website. It's on the main page. You got to check those out. During our birthday celebration week, starting on July 20th, we're going to give away a birthstone set of dice on every single one of our streams. So if you're tuning in for one of those streams, Little Dragon Corps is going to donate a set of those dice each and every stream. So make sure you come by, check us out when you're available, and throw your name in the hat to win some of those birthstone dice. Also on the 13th, next Saturday, during our opening of our fundraiser for Extra Life, Little Dragon Corps is going to donate a dice box and a premium set of dice to give away during that stream at some point in time. So make sure you guys check us out for that. It's some really cool stuff. I don't have any in front of me because this is a new development. I'm waiting till I get some of these in my hands so I can show you guys, but go check that website out, littledragoncourt.com. It's awesome stuff. That brings me to my next announcement. Our July 13th Extra Life kickoff stream is going to be next Saturday, July the 13th, starting at noon. We are running Tomb of Horrors, and I'm going to take you guys over to our players, because Dungeon Master will, for our this awesome event, is going to be none other than Molfin himself, Matthew. That would be interesting if he ran it as Molfin.
Oh no!
Oh no!
We'd all be reanimated by the end.
Oh no! I refuse.
So we're gonna kick that up around noon. Most of us in the cast will be here, joined by Jamie from Insight Check and Delvin Dash. He's gonna be jumping in to run the gauntlet with us as we try to survive the Tomb of Horrors. So jump in, hang out with us, donate to a good charity while you're at it. We're benefiting children's hospitals, and our goal is $500. We're already at $175, so we have made huge progress already. So you guys can help us out. Hey, thanks Winston Pope for the bits. We appreciate that. Thanks for stopping in.
Hey, Winston.
Yeah.
We got Eric Lish too.
Yeah, Eric's here. Awesome. Just stopping by to say
Hey
guys. Am I missing any other announcements before we get into this fiasco that we call Dungeons and Dragons?
Brand new show, Brave has started, so that's a new stream that we've started, a new campaign on Wednesdays, and we'll be doing episode 2 next Wednesday.
All right, awesome.
Yeah.
Anybody else? We missing anything?
That's it?
I think that's it. Yeah, so make sure you guys tune in July 20th through the 26th, birthday week for Proficiency Bonus turning 2 years old.
Whoa.
Goodness.
Terrible twos.
Wild. You thought we were bad for the first
Yeah. Wild and loud and crazy.
Just keeps on getting worse. Thanks for the bits, Eric. We appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot. All right. So, last time, it's been 2 weeks. We had a week off last week to for some R&R, to recharge our batteries. Last time, we saw the end of Aldoch, Lachlan's crime lord of a boss, as he was basically blown up and electrocuted and fried in his own lair, which basically alerted the whole place. And you guys were in combat the entire episode last time, battling all of Aldoch's closest companions and minions, eventually clearing out his entire lair below B4 Flowers.
I don't know what you mean. Some of us are still in combat.
No, true. I'm gonna do a little retconning. I did go ahead. I was a fair dungeon master, and I rolled with advantage to see if the carpet actually did wrap up Ashlyn. Unfortunately, not even the carpet can beat her AC. So,
wow.
So as the carpet was trying to roll her up, she just jumped out of the top of the rolling carpet, kind of like it's like rolling up like a burrito, trying to grab her, and she popped out and is now standing in front of this carpet. It's now got its like little tassels on the corner of it, like this, like it wants to fist fight you.
Okay.
So you get the first. It got a chance to go. You get to go next, Ashley.
Okay.
So the story is told. You were in hand-to-hand combat with a carpet.
Cool.
I would put some battle music on, but I think it's going to be a waste of my time.
Uncle Muffin, there's a carpet trying to eat me. Because you're the only one that I can see, so I'm gonna yell at you.
Can I see anything? Like, is she behind? It looks like there's a curtain.
There was a curtain there. Yeah. You just see this curtain kind of moving back and forth a little bit, kind of like if it was blowing in the wind a little bit.
It's just a rug, dear. Just bring it out if it's bothering you.
Like, try to eat me. Can I hit the carpet?
Yeah. It's your turn.
Okay.
I'm just gonna kind of go back and forth with this until the rest of your party like decides to do something, because they're just like searching the whole place and.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
Yeah.
At this point, Wolfen is going to each corpse and taking a vial of blood from it.
15.
That's not suspicious at all.
Oh my goodness.
15
Oh,
points.
Wolfen, really? This carpet is trying to eat me.
15. As you smack this carpet with your staff, a bunch of dust just like poofs out into your face. Yeah.
Oh, it's a really old carpet
As
too.
you slugged it, both the tassels that it was using his hands kind of go to the wound almost as if you took its breath away.
Oh, well, I kind of feel bad for it because it's animated like a human. But I'm gonna hit it again.
Go ahead, hit it again.
13.
That does hit. It's a giant carpet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to miss.
Surprisingly enough, it retracts again, holding its new wound, and looks like it's just tippy-toeing back and forth on the tassels it's using his feet.
Uncle Muffin, should I kill the carpet?
It looks like some of the threads are starting to break apart.
Oh.
But it's still up.
It's a carpet, Ashlyn. It's not alive.
Yes, it is.
Tell that to the 12 points of damage.
And you roundhouse kick it and make contact with it. Okay, describe how you destroy the carpet.
I don't want to. I feel bad for it. I kind of like kick my foot out, like, yeah, and I just kind of like toe it, and it falls back. And
it starts to unravel, and you watch.
I'm sorry.
And you watch as most of it dissipates and falls into a hole that it was covering up.
Oh.
That leads into looks like a carved out tunnel.
Uncle Muffin, there's a carved out tunnel. Should I drop down into it?
Yes, go ahead, dear. I'll be along in a moment.
Okay, I dropped down into the tunnel.
Okay. So when you drop down into the tunnel,
Hopefully it's not far.
That's where you are.
Okay.
And you can see the dead corpse of the bluish kobold that does no longer has a head after Callista smashed it brutally between her two earth elemental fists.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So basically, this tunnel that was the entrance to this larger tunnel, and then you can see
Okay.
where the kobolds have kind of like burrowed their own little tunnel off to the side.
Okay. Are the kobolds still there? I forget.
The dead ones, yes.
Okay. Alright. Anything interesting? Like loot-wise?
You can make an investigation check if you'd like.
So good at those. It's your intelligence base. Yeah, I know everything.
Wow, and it's you're looking around, and it's rough-hewn walls a little bit. You smell some distant poo.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's our episode title.
Distant
Distant
poo.
Wow.
Love it.
Can I jump and climb up, like lift myself up back to the hole?
There was actually,
Or do I have to go
it
around?
was almost like a ladder was carved into the side of this. Like you could actually climb up and down from this. So
Okay.
yeah, no problem.
I'll climb back up.
Okay, you can climb back up.
Okay.
You're back up there.
Alright.
Yeah, what would the rest of you guys be doing? As you guys were...
Molfin's just going to anybody that's not stone or ice,
Mhm.
and is just taking a vial of blood out of each one of them.
Okay.
Peek around the carpet, see what he's doing, and peek back around the carpet. Because I'm like, I know what he's doing. He's doing stuff.
Mofin, go ahead and make a survival check to see how much blood you're able to successfully get.
Oh, okay.
I feel like he needs a kit for this. The toolkit.
Oh, I got a dagger and plenty of
No, like a
thing.
demon master toolkit or something like that.
Hey,
You know, like a herbalism toolkit, like a...
Demon Master Kit. Yes.
survival. Ooh, I'm not great at those.
Somebody's got to homebrew that, right?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Not
Like a
bad.
ritual dagger.
I'd say you're probably
Ritual dagger vials.
you probably got 4 vials of blood from most of them. That huge alleyway right there. Most of them were frozen, solid,
Yeah.
or crumpled into ice cubes on the floor. But yeah, you're able to.
Okay, so I'll change that. Okay, so 4 out of my 5 vials of blood. Perfect.
All right. So it's up to you guys. You guys are still just kind of finishing up, rummaging through Aldoch's lair.
Yeah, just looking at...
You know what, Lachlan? One thing I did remember that I wanted to do for you. You were looking in the treasure room for any paperwork or files or anything that would connect Aldoch to you.
To me or anyone I know, yeah.
You do find the deed to your parents' residence.
Ew.
Now
I'll jack that.
it is in Aldoch's name, but a simple forged bill of sale might do the trick.
Gotcha. I probably know some people. I will grab that. then.
Tren was pretty good at forging things.
We will have Tren take a look at that.
Yeah, I think I looked at everything in my Earth Elemental form, and then I came out, and I'm just waiting for everybody to be done.
Wasn't there one kobold left?
There was an unconscious
I think-
one.
What are we gonna do with him?
Somebody knocked him out.
Am I anywhere near that? I think I remember leaving off at like a door.
Oh yeah, you guys can.
Yeah,
You guys can be wherever you want to be right now. I mean, we're just
Okay.
kind of finishing this.
Oh.
Little.
I think
little
we
fun.
left off when we left off. You were next to the kobold that Lachlan had stapled to the door.
Oh,
I was sort of hanging there with the arrow through his throat.
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
that
I think
too.
I let him down, and then I found the door with the deer head thing that y'all had gone through.
oh yeah.
Yeah, so I think that was
where.
where I probably would have followed you guys wherever you went.
I'm gonna go to where Lachlan is and start looking at the treasure.
Okay.
Wherever Lachlan is. I forget where Lachlan is.
I think I ended up in some room. I think I lost a lot of my whatchamacallit?
There he is.
Fog of War.
Oh, you want me to pull you out of this secret room?
Oh, that's I see. I'm in that secret treasure room. Oh, is that
Oh
what it is?
wait, did he tell anyone he was in a secret treasure room?
Yeah,
Almost certainly. I was like, everybody's treasure.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
actually,
you know what?
I'll pull your token down there so you can see.
Okay.
That's you're next to Lachlan now, down at the bottom there,
Okay.
so you can see. a
Oh,
little
hey
bit.
Lachlan! There's a lot of treasure in here.
There is. Whew.
Any of it good? Did you look at it all yet?
What did we find? We found
You found it was
a lot of gold.
2,000
and stuff.
platinum,
Oh, okay.
10,000 gold, two art
A
objects.
silver chalice
Yeah.
with moonstones, obsidian beholder with gems, and spell scroll, and a glass container that's a love potion.
Which, for some reason, I seem to remember somebody saying they had handed it to Molfin.
Wait, why?
I don't know.
because-
There was a lot of joking at the end that Molfin with a love potion, this is going to go well.
Well, I think you had it to identify it,
Yeah.
because you also took the spell scroll.
Yeah, you identified the spell scroll because I remember telling you it was a level 1 cure wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so eventually
Can I
when Molfin
pocket that
runs
from
into...
Molfin?
Oh, also, the Cyclops had a
Yeah, this
had a
Cyclops.
had a warhammer. Now, to him it was a warhammer. To any of you, it would be a maul
Whoa, do any of you do malls?
because it's a heavy two-handed hammer. Basically, is what it is.
Let me edit that in the loot because I have it written as a warhammer.
I apologize.
The Maul of
To,
Darth.
to him, because of his size, it was a warhammer.
Yeah.
Am I proficient in every weapon? I could make that a Kenzai weapon if I felt like it.
Did Molfin identify that maul? Because I think you said it was probably arcane or magical.
Yeah, it did have runes on it. I don't think he did yet. And he
Okay.
also had a ring. The Cyclops had a ring on as well.
Fancy ring, yeah.
Alright, so we're waiting for Molfin.
Molfin will take the 10 minutes to ritually do identify again then.
On both of those objects?
Yeah.
Okay. So the maul is actually a +2 maul.
Ooh.
So it gives you a +2 bonus to hit and to damage, and it's considered a magical two-handed heavy weapon. The ring is a ring of free action.
What's that?
That is very nice.
I believe it
That-
prevents you
It
from...
keeps people from being held down, if I understand it
Is
correctly.
it like a freedom of movement almost?
Yeah, kind of like that. And
Oh, I have that spell.
Difficult terrain. Doesn't...
Molfin, to you, I think it does. I think it helps you not become restrained at all. And I think Molfin, that makes sense why he was wearing it, because he was with the basilisks all the time.
Ah, that makes sense.
And it,
Yeah, it's
and it helps.
difficult terrain doesn't cost movement. Magic cannot reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained.
Yes,
This would have been really
Wow.
useful back when Gramps was blasting everyone with that paralyze wand.
because it was strange. You know, you got this creature that only has one eye and has not
Yeah.
yet turned to stone. It's like, why? What's
That
going on
is
here?
True.
Mm.
I wonder how many items went to one.
Well, with all this
Maybe it
loot, I
doesn't
don't
have
feel
an
so
eye.
bad about dragging everyone into my personal drama.
So Molfin will give the Cure Wounds scroll to Diana,
Yay!
Okay.
the ring and the maul to whoever wants him, but he's trying to pocket that love potion.
I already have a spell of freedom of movement, so I don't know if I need that one.
I want to insight check him. I'm really good.
I can't remember.
Ooh.
Are
She
you?
isn't.
What are you looking for?
Well,
I want to know why you're pocketing the.
well, that would be a perception contested by his sleight of hand.
Okay.
So if you want to do that, you could do that.
Okay,
Oh,
go
boy.
ahead.
Whoa!
Okay, I don't even think there's a point in me rolling that. I can't
You
beat
can't
that.
beat that. Yeah, you notice.
Even if I crit, it's a 22.
You notice him pocketing that potion.
Why are you pocketing that potion, Uncle Malcolm?
Whoa, he crit!
He crit.
Whoa!
And it still wasn't good enough. Molfin, that was the best that you have ever done with something like this. And she still caught you.
Ashen, it's a very delicate, arcane item, and it is best held in the hands of those who understand them.
What's it do? It's got little hearts coming
Now
out of
we
the top.
So since Ashlyn has drawn attention to this, can we all now insight him? Oh, I was saying since Ashlyn has now drawn attention to this. Oh, I just threw my headphone out my ear. Ashlyn has now drawn attention to this.
To the uninitiated, Ashlyn, it is a somewhat dangerous arcane liquid. It can cause you to become enamored with someone and follow anything they tell you to do.
Oh. That's not
I
good.
was going to have you make a deception check, but it's probably true. Ring of Free Action does require attunement. So any of you that would like to wear that ring or use
Does
it.
the hat of disguise require attunement?
I don't think it does.
Yes, it does.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, it
Yes,
does.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had down attuned to one of my items.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Couldn't
So I'm attuned to 3 right now.
Question: do any of you know how to, communicate over long distances? Do any of you have?
Looks at Diana.
I can yell really loudly, Lachlan.
Looking for a magical solution.
Same.
Okay.
Yes, I have sending still. I still have 3 uses of a 3rd level spell, so I can cast sending.
Because I'm supposed to check in with Taz and let her know that, I went all fuego in here.
Okay, I
Is that
will.
something maybe
What's
you
your
can help with?
message to Taz, and I will relay it
It could be fuego complete.
in 20 words or less, please.
Fuego complete is
Fuego
2,
complete.
Diana.
Oh, okay, that's just 2. Yep, I'll cast sending, and I'll send Lachlan's message to.
Okay,
Homegirl.
what are you saying? What's your message?
Oh, me just what Lachlan said. His little 2-word thing, fuego complete. Operation mission success.
You hear a response back just a moment later.
Okay.
Much earlier than I expected. The enchantment worked then.
Yes. Can I respond back?
If you cast it again, you can respond.
Girl, I don't have enough minutes for this.
Never mind, dear. I know the limits of the enchantment. And she says, she ends with, have Lachlan visit soon.
Okay. So Lachlan, what is it? Taz says congratulations that you killed the guy and all that, and that she would like to see you. Don't know what that means. Feels more like being called to the principal's office.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Oh no.
This is a test and you failed.
Oh no. No, I think he succeeded, and that might be worse.
Oh.
No, she's really Aldoch's mommy.
No.
Ooh.
Wait, is that possible?
Who knows? Who knows, Highlander? Who knows?
Any survivors in here, or did we get everybody?
We have 1 kobold tied up.
What are we gonna do with him?
I don't know.
Let him live.
Kill him.
Can we?
People.
Wait, what?
You know
Lachlan, you
the
said-
room that smells like poop, just leave him down there. No? Okay.
Any who survive could point fingers at who did this.
Yeah.
Well, we could pay him not to say anything.
Now, Lachlan, you
Would
would
you trust
would
him?
also know that just because like down here is cleared out, like these were only the people that were either these were a select few that actually, because you never saw Aldoch, and you were still a member of this.
That's true.
So the Thieves Guild, you didn't like eliminate the entire Thieves Guild, but you
Right.
cut off the head and basically all the top advisors. So
You could be the new Aldoch, Lachlan.
Okay, we don't have time for that.
Run the mob.
But he could run.
We don't have time for that.
Over the
Kelsey, you're just
mafia.
jealous that I'm a thief lord now.
This isn't about jealousy, Lachlan. This is about time management.
Fair
No,
enough,
we're
fair
making
enough.
a house here. We might as well have, like, you know, some clout.
I don't know
Are
if
we
we want to be
concerned about
associated
other-
with this kind of thing.
Are we concerned of the other kobolds in the area?
Are you gonna kill the kobold that's unconscious?
We're
Leave
not a
that for
gang.
Lachlan.
We don't need to kill anybody.
Maybe we do, or else he'll tell everyone about us, and then
This
we'll have
is
people
true.
hunting us.
So,
It'll put Lachlan's family in danger if we let him live.
Is there some way we could like wipe his memory or turn him into a vegetable?
I was gonna say the
or-
same thing because Muffin has alter memory, don't you?
I do have the ability to modify memories for a short while.
Yes, but that's something that can be reversed if noticed.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Well, then
And
that's
not to mention
good.
there are others in the tunnels and
Are
other
there?
places around here.
Oh my
One
god,
would
more secret
assume.
levels.
How did they do this? We all shoot a gun at him, but one of the guns doesn't have a bullet.
Oh
We
God!
don't know who actually killed him.
I know exactly what you're referring to, Sarah. That's amazing.
So,
Wolfen's
You
gonna walk
know-
out and find his wraith inspectors.
oh yeah, they're kind of just moving aimlessly throughout the hallway, just searching for anything that they can corrupt or steal the life from.
And Wolfen's gonna tell them to look for
Wow.
the small kobold holes and just wipe out any kobold they find.
No,
Okay.
that's
Wow.
so evil.
So they
No!
start moving about. Several of them start to disappear. You notice one of them actually disappears through one of Aldoch's paintings in the hallway, and just kind of
What?
vanishes through it.
Secret
Um,
passage.
Then, in the room that the Cyclops was in, you see two of the specters kind of go in, and then they go through a curtain to a back part of the room, and then you're
Oh my gosh.
and then
Molten is having the character arc that like Anakin Skywalker should have had.
That's right, Jason. My DM did it better than you did.
yeah, so
Uncle Muffin, isn't that
the specters emerge from
Genocide.
that room.
Well, I guess we can go now.
Well, that was.
No, that was
wasn't-
horrible.
The other
Yeah, it
specters,
was.
the other specters and wraiths, they just all kind of vanish now and disappear as if they're sent on this mission. So
Oh,
they just
all
go
kobolds that. Ooh.
because he said kobold holes, right?
Cobalt.
Kobolds,
Yep.
and take care of it. So they're
Oh, there could be layers like anywhere.
Right, but they're not going to be around that long.
Okay.
They're only around for an hour.
Oh.
So they'll
That'll buy
probably
us some
wander
time to
through
get out
around
of here,
here.
too.
Did your specter kill the one that you guys had restrained and unconscious? as well?
I don't think so, because I told them looking for kobold holes.
Right.
So I don't know if they would have gone in there and into that room necessarily.
What'd you say, Sarah? I'm sorry.
Does that mean we have to kill him?
You have one unconscious kobold
No.
I'll do it.
with a big bump on the back of his head.
No one should do it.
Diana, let's go for a walk upstairs and buy some flowers.
I do not want to go for a walk upstairs. Like I didn't just hear Wolfen kill all the other ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a walk upstairs and buy flowers.
I mean,
I would just like to point out I didn't kill anybody. My hands are
That's
figuratively
racist
clean.
to kill people.
Or perhaps I should say literally clean.
Mine aren't. I'll do it.
One thing I did want to
Diana.
mention too, while you guys were looting the place and kind of looking around, the half ogre Barrock had a great club, but on his great club, he had a bunch of things carved into it, and they were the names of flowers and how many like bushels. Like that's where he wrote his grocery list or pickup list on his great club. So
Oh my God.
he'd remember how many bushels of certain flowers to get when he went up to B4 flowers. And then
That's cool.
and several of them were like scratched off, like he had already gotten them, and then just scratched them off after he had
Oh.
purchased them. So this entire great club is like carved in with all these weird. Looks like a kindergartner might have written it with his low intelligence.
Aw.
wow.
Do you think that he could have written the word chrysanthemum?
Most likely not. I mean, he spelled the word daisy as D-A-Z-Y.
Could have been worse. Could have been D-A-Y-Z.
Daisy.
Lachlan, are you doing it or do you want me or Callista to?
I'll do it. It's my responsibility.
I can probably make it painless since he's already knocked out.
Well, yeah, if I do it, it's probably gonna be pretty painful. I'll slit his throat.
Would you like the broken dagger you gave me?
Oh my gosh.
Whoa, that was a long time ago.
Perhaps
I
it
don't
wasn't
think.
broken when you gave it to me, but
Yeah. I mean, we're not proud of what we have to do here. It's just we're looking out for ourselves, you know?
I
And,
don't
and
know
your
if this is
family. Your family's
necessary.
going to be at risk. I'm sure
Yeah.
Aldoch people know about this or know about you.
Yeah. Unless there's some way to wipe his memory, and I think we only have one choice here.
again, as I said, I can wipe his memory, but there's no
Guarantee that it'll be
guarantee that somebody
permanent
will not
fix.
be able to undo it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And
I'm
I can only change the last 10 minutes of his memory.
Yeah, we've been down here quite a bit longer than 10 minutes, I imagine.
Oh, well, that's a good point, because we spent all that time
Yes,
looking
we
around.
have. The time for that has passed.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
Well, then.
leave.
I mean, we can't bribe him. We can't give him money.
Yeah, with the battle didn't take extremely long. Probably within minutes, the battle was over. But Molfen
We-
identified 4 objects.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
40 minutes afterwards. You guys just chilling, rooting through everybody's belongings.
Well then.
I'm going to go upstairs with Ashlyn and buy some flowers.
Okay. Yeah, you make your way
Oh,
up.
all right, ma'am. Let's go upstairs and buy those flowers. Eh?
Oh my god.
Damn it.
As Ashlyn forms back into her guise.
I guess I'll go with Callista to the kobold.
This kobold just knocked out. Still breathing. Just lying there. Looks so peaceful.
This is so messed up.
Yeah.
It's your choice, Molfen. I can
hope you all feel horrible.
Diana,
and means to
let's
an
just
end.
go, Diana. It'll be fine. Don't worry.
We'll make it painless, Diana.
I'll buy you a chrysanthemum.
I went upstairs. Ashlyn, I thought that we were upstairs.
Yeah, you guys are upstairs.
I thought that we left.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have left.
Oh, she would have said that to you before you left.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I guess.
All
So
right.
it's up to you, Lachlan. I'll do it.
It's my responsibility. It's my fault. I'll pull out the obsidian dagger.
All right.
And I'll do it.
All right. You don't even have to roll. You just slit in the throat.
Yeah.
So the eyes jolt open quickly as you cut the throat. Both arms, hands wrap around its neck, and you hear the last moments of life of this little kobold as it gurgles and chokes on its own blood,
Oh, we're the bad guys.
and then dies.
We're the baddies.
I'll like lower its eyelids and take a moment.
I'll take a moment to remove him from the map.
Okay.
Oh my
Thanks for being there,
gosh.
Callista.
Anytime. You don't have to do this alone all the time.
Matt. Time to get out of here?
Yeah, let's go.
Are we concerned that somebody may compel it to speak?
It's a possibility they could do that to any one of these corpses.
MG went robot on me for a second.
Yeah.
Me too.
It sounded really cool.
Oh, no!
Is it
Yeah.
everybody?
Yeah, I just hear him robot-y.
Yeah, he's just roboting for me too.
It's just you, MG.
Yeah, because I'm still green on my Discord.
There we go.
Testing one,
There
two,
you go.
three.
There we
Ah,
go.
you fixed it.
I almost turned into a warforged.
That's it.
Oh, no!
That was the last of Lachlan's humanity leaving it. He's
That's
in
it.
a robot.
Oh no.
This turns into a robot.
Yeah.
Cloppity says, "Eat the corpses." New part.
Gosh!
New party event.
How bad
Why
are
don't we
we?
just why don't we just wiggle the entire underground? You could just
Do we need
light
to
it on
dispose
fire.
of the corpses, is my thought.
That would be fire too.
Dirty work.
Can't we just cave in the tunnel to this place?
One thing I've been thinking of doing is, Taz mentioned Xanathar.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it would be very compelling if we kind of spread some rumors that the Xanathar is responsible for this. Then people won't even bother to look for us. You know?
I have an
Bad.
idea. Do you, because I know what this symbol for Xanathars looks like, right?
Trying to think, have you guys seen symbol for Xanathar? I think Lachlan probably would. Callista, you might because of your time spent in Waterdeep. So I'd say probably Lachlan and Callista, you guys probably do know what the symbol of Xanathar looks like.
I say we rearrange these flowers into that symbol, and I druidcraft it.
Ooh, nice.
Oh!
So Callista, calling upon her druidic nature and powers, is able to conjure these flowers and move other flowers, and Lachlan kind of helps put these flowers in place to look like this circle formation that has these 10 basically tendrils that kind of come off of it. It almost looks like a sun at first, but it has like an eyeball in the center, and then these small eyeballs at the end of each one of the tendrils. Xanathar like to keep most of his guild members are not very intelligent, so they keep it as simple shapes and lines.
Wow, this is incredible.
And basically, just because I think it'd be epic that way, you guys have Aldoch's corpse is
I was already thinking
is
that.
the
You're way
middle
ahead of me.
is the middle of the
Middle of
eye.
it, yes. I was already thinking that, Michael. How did you know?
Oh.
Damn it.
Wow.
Mind meld. God damn it.
Wow.
That's what happens
So
when you
those
hang
shit just
out
come
for
out
2 years.
covered in beholder goo.
So yeah, I think if we're satisfied with that, then we go upstairs.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
All right. So you guys make your way.
Wolf and a
I
follow
cast
along.
pass without a trace just in case he's with my staff.
All right.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, you guys make your way back up to the streets of Waterdeep. I'll take you guys back over to the Waterdeep map. You guys are right there where the pink little marker is for B4 flowers. As you make your way out, Ashlyn and Diana, did you purchase anything in the store while you were there? Is there anything in particular?
Why, yes. DM, I purchased 2 bushels of chrysanthemums for each of my friends.
Wow.
Chrysanthemums.
Callista, how much would she charge for those particular things?
For each bouquet of chrysanthemums?
Sure, yes.
Yeah,
How many are you getting?
8, 2 for each
8?
of my friends.
Hang on, let me get a calculator. It's not that expensive, but let me get a calculator.
Ashlyn, she says it's too many dice to roll.
I think it's
Just give me a moment here. Yeah, so I need all these. Let's get... Roll, just roll all the dice in front of you. Just...
so it's 112 copper or whatever that is in silver.
Oh.
So basically, 11 silver.
11 silver.
11 silver.
11
Okay.
silver.
Yep.
Okay, I'll do the 11s.
Making me think about how did I charge people back in Wednesday group? I'm like, oh, what's her prices again
That's the
for
thing.
bouquets?
I have no idea. Sometimes I'm just gonna throw that on you.
Oh,
I mean, chrysanthemums aren't that expensive,
Here are
so
all the chrysanthemums for you. Shine your shoes for a penny.
oh my god.
Wolfen's gonna flip a copper to her.
No.
Thank you, sir, kind sir. And I will get on the ground and get a rag and start trying to
Oh my god.
Oh,
Wow.
When the
It seems
opportunity presents,
excessive.
we must take it.
Hey, now, Molfen, you do know that even though you were underground, you're not 100% sure if all the spell casting and blasting and explosions and stuff has done anything to draw any attention to your arcane prowess. So you're starting to think, you're weighing your options, you're not sure how much time you guys have.
Should we
Wolfen's
tell
just gonna
her?
do that in his brain and let her.
I just gotta shoot shine with it.
What's the name
Wow.
of the lady that owns Before's Flowers?
She's no. Everyone calls her Granny, but her name is Hazel.
Oi, Granny! Have you heard any explosions around here lately?
You're making me. Oh, I hate you. Wait, let me get back into that voice. Oh my god.
Oh,
Does
no.
she? Did she hear anything? Does she remember hearing anything? Probably not.
When Aldoch exploded, there was probably what felt like just a little tremor, and maybe a little dust fell from like the ceiling in a couple parts, but that would have been it.
Oh yes, there is. It's kind of a little bit messy, but nothing too big.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're safe there, Granny. That's
Was there an
so
earthquake,
important.
darling?
Oh, I think there was a small earthquake that everyone felt, but did not die from.
Did not die from.
Oh.
Oh jeez.
Well, you're all right, Granny.
I can't breathe.
Thanks for all the
Thank you for your
chrysanthemums.
patronage, darling. You're so
Jeez.
cute.
No problem. I'll shine your shoes for a penny.
Oh no, I don't wear shoes. It's okay.
Okay, then.
I
Granny.
don't.
She's got like little slippers on in her shop. Little fuzzy slippers.
Wow.
At this point, Molfen will look at the group and be like, Callista, didn't you mention that, this city puts out warners for magic use.
Yes.
We may be in our best interest to bid a hasty retreat.
Yeah, can we get out of here?
Oh yeah.
Can you get us somewhere, Wolfen?
I can get us out, or
We could use a spell called Legs.
You could walk through that tree there.
if you believe we have a moment and somewhere secluded, I can take us to... I keep forgetting to write it down. I believe it's Daggerford was the other location I had. Or we can go back to Everland.
Where's Diana's mum?
We should.
Thanks for the cheering
Diana's
bits,
mom.
Praetors Rejects. Appreciate
Diana's
it.
mom is in
Oh.
Daggerford.
Maybe we should head there.
Last I heard, I
Also
believe
go
she
to
was in
Daggerford.
Daggerford visiting her church.
That would be quite a fortuitous
All right,
action.
let's step out like into one of the alleyways, but because there's an alleyway behind Granny's, and I will keep Pass Without a Trace while he's ritual casting,
Okay. Sure.
or it's just
So,
casting. I don't know.
Yeah, it's teleportation isn't a ritual spell.
Oh right, it's
Yeah.
just a one. Yeah, 1 minute
So
thing.
Mulfin's taking the time to cast and trace it out.
Okay. Where are you doing this in the alleyway or?
Yeah, right in the alleyway
Right now.
that Calista just let us
I'm
into.
watching.
Okay, keeping it.
Yeah, I've Passed Without a Trace, and I'm watching.
Yeah, because I think it's still. Well, it'll probably be early evening, right? Is that what we said it was?
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah. Okay. So you can tell the sun is on its way down. It's not 100% there yet. And there are people walking by the alley as Mulfin's taking the. You guys don't notice any guard or any of the city guard walking by or anything like that. And you're able to complete the teleportation circle. And where are you guys headed?
Daggerford. It's one of the only two that I know.
Because you're headed to Daggerford. Back to where it all began.
This is so weird. This is so weird.
Yeah.
2 years, and we're finally going back. What the
Yes,
heck?
and you finally made it back to Daggerford. And unfortunately,
I've never been to Daggerford before.
the guy that hired you and promised to pay you for all this stuff,
Ugh.
and
He still owes me money.
owes you guys like 10 gold pieces or something like that.
He owes me like 25.
Is a Vecna worshipping scumbag. So
I'm never gonna get paid.
all right,
That's true.
so you guys, after that blast through the teleportation circle, end up in a city
Wow.
called smaller town called Daggerford. And you guys should be able to see the map of Daggerford in front of you.
Wow.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
It's surrounded
Immediately go to church.
surrounded by a wall. It has a shallow moat around it. It's next to this one river and has a couple docks off the side of it where they do some trading.
Oh.
You guys probably all know this place.
Not
Ashlyn might not know it as well as everybody else, even though her monastery isn't too far away from here. Diana obviously didn't grow up too far away from here and was housed here for some time within the temple. And
Yep.
as you guys teleport into town, you guys actually you see this building number 18 right here.
Mhm.
That's actually another temple located in town. It's the one dedicated to Lathander, which is called the Morning Lord. Basically, it's basically the god of new beginnings and rebirth. Most of the time, it's not necessarily the sun, but the sunrise is basically the symbol for this god, and it's a very elegant area. And you are greeted by one of their priests, probably the person who looks after the teleportation circle within the town. Welcome, travelers.
Oi!
Oh.
Let
Do I recognize this person?
Let me see. You probably do recognize him.
Am I just hallucinating, or am I not seeing 18 on the map? I'm looking for where we popped in.
Here, I'll shift ping you again. Do you see 18 right there?
Hey, there I do.
There.
I'm just blind.
Yeah, it's near. It's actually near.
Lizard gizzard.
It's near the. It's near the actual keep that's up on the hill. I'm trying to see if you would know this person or not.
Oi, governor, do you need your shoes signed?
No, thank you.
This guy.
Okay, just let Pip know.
Wait, Ashlyn, you're not wanted in this city for
Yeah, you're
murder
okay here,
or for
Ashlyn.
assault, right?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, you're not wanted here.
Oh.
I take off the hat.
You've probably seen this person, Diana, but you probably haven't had, like, any interaction with this individual. He introduces himself as Sir Valerio.
Ooh, fancy.
Hilarious.
I'm waiting for Diana to ask if he's handsome or not.
Molfen is just staying back and keeping an eye on this guy to see if he sort of reacts to his presence at all.
Make an insight check.
He's staring at your
Okay.
hand.
I've got my glove on now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Glove only comes off once in a while. That's helpful.
You don't get the vibe that he has anything, like any, I mean, he doesn't recognize you, Molfen. He might recognize Diana a little bit just from seeing her, maybe before. But there is an uneasiness about him.
I like how there's the lizard's gizzard. What is that?
The lizard's gizzard?
What?
Where's that at?
King Gizzard
It's
the
listed.
Lizard Wizard.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, the lizard's gizzard. Yep.
Wow.
Is that an inn?
It might be. Let me check.
Can we stay there?
I personally believe we should get some rest and go check the temple in the morning.
At the Gizzard's Lizard or the Lizard's Gizzard.
Did you see my message, Michael?
Do you see on the map,
Yeah.
you see where the high road meets Horse Way and connects to the drill field?
Yep.
There is a long bluish roofed building right here.
Yep. Yep.
That would be that location.
Okay.
What did I say this guy's name was? Sir Valerio. Immediately, as upon hearing Molfen say, "We need to go find a place to stay," Sir Valerio looks at you all and says, "We would be so kind as to offer you a place to stay. You can stay here, right in the temple. It's very safe here."
Insight!
He's
Well,
I am also inciting for a reason.
seems like a wonderful idea.
Is that a temple?
I'm trying to figure out what the lizard's gizzard is.
Can't imagine they're serving a lot of drinks here.
Molfen, oh yeah, he's being honest. Callista, he is being honest, but there is an earnesty about him. He doesn't want you to leave the temple. He does. You have a sense that he fears for your life if you leave.
What?
What?
I muted myself. Leave this temple, like as in the temple of Luthaninar?
Oh yes, the Morning Lord will keep you all safe.
Lutharian?
From what?
Well, the temple of Ilmater has been corrupted.
Ooh.
Farrakhan's Ilmater here. Nice to meet you.
I reckon.
Turns out I'm the exact person for this situation.
I recognize you through your garb. It's not, your name was. Did you,
I think the gods have stolen her voice.
Did Ilmater steal your voice? Why on earth would he do that?
Oh no, no. What happened? I was just I don't know.
Diana, tell him your name.
Diana.
He kind of takes your hand and he shakes it. He puts one hand kind of over top of the back and he's shaking it. He bows his head a little bit.
I put my hand over top the hand that's over top my hand.
Okay. I
don't have the dominant hand.
I'm so sorry, dear, about everything that's happened. It's quite a tragedy, and we've been praying constantly to find ways to root out the problem. It's just we're not sure what to do.
Hello there. Hey, that's way. We are the ways. Thank you.
And you've come to help.
Yes, we have. We just popped up to, I don't know.
We just popped up because we were in trouble in the other place, so really.
No, we didn't. We popped up because we knew that we were needed here.
Oh. Wait, what?
Where's the demon? I don't know.
Where are they keeping the locals, the survivors? Where are they keeping everyone?
Well, the Duchess, Morwen Daggerford, has basically put everyone on alert. Everyone is to remain indoors as much as possible, unless it's an absolute emergency. Apparently, about a week ago, some horrible, wretched being came bursting out from the doors of the Temple of Ilmater.
What?
And began to just brutally murder and slay innocent town guards and people. They tried to stop him, but he was just too quick.
Where did it go?
If only someone who had more skill in magic had stuck around and dealt with it. I don't know.
They hadn't seen him in some time. He went running and scaled the wall. It crawled right over the city wall to the outside. Ran off past some farms into the forest. No one's seen him since, but a few of the priests that have been staying at the Temple of Ilmater, after a few days of waiting, went back in with some of our guards. One of the priests, a young woman, her name was Fawn, came crawling back out not too long after. Blood stained on her priestly garments. Apparently, whatever has been unleashed inside the Temple of Ilmater still lurks.
Let's go kill it.
Did you say, is that bad?
No, I said let's go
inside.
Kill it.
Inside?
Temple?
They're
no, okay. Never mind. I'm realizing that that's stupid.
they're something is inside. Something is in there.
So something's inside the temple
or in the woods?
And something left the city as well. So there's two things.
Yeah, something left. No one saw it come back, but I don't know. Maybe it could have, but I'm not sure. I can take you to see Lord Elroy is downstairs. I can take you to speak with him. He helps the Duchess in the castle. He might have more information.
Which one are we concerned with? The one in the temple or the one out of the temple? I'm confused.
The Molfins look at each other.
The temple is more of a threat.
What?
I just realized.
Yeah.
What did I miss?
Wait, yeah, what did we miss?
I don't know.
Do you want to find your mom, Diana?
Yeah, let's
That'd
do
be
that.
good.
Do we do that this
That'd be
evening and
important.
risk running into this thing, or do we rest after everything we just went through?
Well, that's why I was asking the
What time
guy
is it?
where most of the people are staying, or is everyone just staying indoors?
Everybody is staying indoors. It just seems logical. It seems the safe thing to do until we figure out what to do about the temple.
Diana, did your mom say where she was staying?
I can cast sending really quick and find out.
Okay.
I
hope
cast
the
sending
Captain
really
Lizard's
quick and
good.
find out.
Okay. What are you gonna say to your mom and your sending spell?
Cast sending and of like a letter, like dear mom.
What was the name? What was your mom's first name again? You had,
Excellent question.
you had messaged me a long time ago, and for
Excellent.
some reason I don't have it written down.
Let me
I thought I
go
did.
look through that again because honestly, I don't remember.
I thought I had your parents'
name
names
was.
down too, but I have Callista's, I have
Diana's mommy is Callista.
That's right.
No.
I have all Lachlan's family in here.
Well, it's just everybody's mom at this point. She doesn't
Yeah.
even have a choice.
Is Diana's mom named Diane? Because that would be great.
That would be hilarious. I think it's something. Okay, Adriel.
Adriel, that's right, Adriel.
Cool.
And your father's name was in there too, right? With that same message. Did you close it already? I'm sorry. I'm trying.
No, he was Donovan.
Donovan.
Hang on, let me write them down.
And you named your Griffin off of your one friend.
Yes.
Who-
Salim.
Salim, that was it. Yeah. Just want to make sure I have
Okay,
these
to
names.
all these names.
Yeah. Trying to remember all the names. Cool. So you cast sending to Adriel.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Yes. Just hey, where you staying at? Back in town.
That's it? Okay.
Pretty much.
Ooh, probably about 15 to 20 seconds pass. And you hear a very faint voice of your mother come through on the other side. I'm so scared. I'm at the temple. I can't talk too loudly. They might hear me. I'm playing dead. They don't know. I love you. And then nothing.
Okay.
What'd she say? How is she?
Diana just immediately runs out the door. She knows the way, right?
I will immediately
I
run
follow.
after her.
We're all giving chase. I think.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys make your way out of this temple, and
Mhm.
you know the way. You're walking right down Duke's Way. And you're running down Duke's Way. Everybody's chasing. Do you see this? It's a building this building right here in the middle,
Yes.
just off a high road right here. That is the Temple of Ilmater.
Yeah.
And as soon as you come around the
Okay.
corner, you do notice that there is, I guess the closest thing that would resemble them are like wooden sawhorses that are put across the street on both sides to prevent people from walking closer to it. And there are several guards just standing on your side of those barricades. And you can see that the front doors, the Temple of Ilmater, the front doors, it looks like something just smashed the doors out and onto the road. And some of the wood from the doors are just splintered all over the road. And there is a faint bit of smoke creeping out the front door. and then drifting off into the air, as if there's a fire inside.
I whip out my mace and I'm just charging for the temple, for the door.
One of the
I
guards,
turn into
one of
an
the
earth
guards
elemental.
like turns and so, Halt! What are you doing? Where are you going?
Would it be at all possible to just shove him out of the way?
Absolutely. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Okay.
I'll give you advantage because he's surprised.
Thank you. Yay! Oh, where is that? Athletics. There it is. Okay. Athletics.
You shove him to the side. He fumbles his spear and drops it to the side. And he's just getting it gathered back up. And you just push through one of the barricades. And you hear people like yelling, "What is she doing? Is she crazy? Did you see the size of that thing?"
Yes.
And you guys just kind of walking by too.
As I'm running by, I'm gonna turn into an earth elemental, but before I do, I tell him, we stay out here, we got this, and I turn into a earth elemental and follow Diana.
Okay.
I vault over one of the sawhorses and I follow Diana.
Yeah, I'm cartwheeling over one.
Okay, cool. So you guys step over the broken, splintered doors that are laying out on the street, and you make your way up. Looks to be about 8 to 10 stairs that lead up onto this entryway made from stone. And you walk in through the front door with the little bit of the smoke. It's above your head, so it's not. It seems like the smoke is rising and then exiting right here at the front door. And I'm going to take you guys over to another map. And I'm going to have to...
I'm very sorry for throwing us into this battle. Especially when I have almost no spell.
I'm going to drag your tokens on here really quickly. So you guys can get everything organized. Thank you, Little Dragon Corp, for your sponsorship and partnership of this wonderful channel. Diana, I'm going to put you on there first. Are you able to see anything? Shift ping? Do you see anything?
I see Diana.
See,
I don't see anything.
I see like a what is it? Like a thing in front of me, like a pillar, like a crumbled statue.
Yeah, let me see, because it is...
It's something a little bit into the next room.
It is dark in here. So... Yeah, you should be able to see what I'm seeing. Does it look like there's like a statue in front of you?
Yes, it does.
Okay, then you're seeing what I'm seeing, so you're good. Who else? I need Lachlan. There's Lachlan.
Getting the oath bow ready.
I need Molfin. There's a Molfin. I need not a zombie orange peel. Come on. No,
Tony.
Callista, I'm gonna pull your token on there. But if you have control of the, I think you have control of the earth elemental. If you want to go ahead and, are you able to see as an earth elemental as well?
I have tremor sense, and I have...
Well, I mean, like on the map, like, can you see if that, token is there? Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna move this out just a second. I'm gonna get rid of your Callista token, and now you should have control over your earth elemental, as the earth elemental is just.
I think I would meld underneath Diana as she's running.
Oh. Okay, now what you guys see as you walk in is there's a railing in front of you, and there's stairs to the right of both sides of you. Leads to a landing, and then it turns to the north, and then there's like 2 flights of stairs that go down. And in the center of the room, there is this elaborate statue of some type of celestial or angel of some sort.
I vault down the stairs.
Okay.
Well, everyone is still within.
Sure.
No, actually, no. Wait, I should probably wait on that. We'll just start rushing down the stairs.
Okay.
Molfin's following behind Ashlyn, taking the glove back off.
Okay. So you guys are just
good choice.
marching forth, getting down at the bottom. As you peek around the corner, Diana, you notice there's a foyer just beyond here, and the main doors of the worship facility is basically on the ground. It's crushed and broken, and it looks like something had forced their way either inside or outside of this room. The smell of smoke is getting heavier as you enter the temple.
Diana, do you want to go first? Or...
First, I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy and just make my voice, echo and all that. And I don't know.
Mom, we're here to help.
So you
let's go in and.
Did you yell something with your thaumaturgy?
I was going to, but never. We'll just go in.
Just go in? Okay. So as soon as you walk up to the door, something meets your eyes, Diana. There is something basically hovering inside next to one of these pillars inside this main thing of worship. Were you there when Molfin summoned these? I can't remember if you were in the room.
Yes.
No, she wasn't there.
I feel like I was.
It was Callista and Lachlan who were there.
Oh, yeah.
So this thing turns and it starts sniffing the air and looks towards you, and I think I might be able to give you a closer look at that's, well, looks like a doggish, creepy looking thing that has jagged, sharp teeth and weird looking long ears. And there's this weird green haze that just rolls off of its flesh as it's kind of almost just standing like as if you saw an animal or some kind of creature that's normally on 4 legs stand up onto 2 and just kind of like look around. And you notice that behind some of the not the pulpits, pews, there are others that start to stand up and look around. In the back of the room, you see this massive creature.
What?
And
what the heck?
It looks like this. Like, it mixed between a gorilla and a wild boar with wings on its back.
Uh-oh.
And it turns toward...
It's Ganon.
Get the silver arrows!
It turns towards all of you and has these beaming red bloodshot eyes. And it starts to speak. It's... And you notice that it has something in its hand. It looks like someone's arm it was gnawing on. Like, there are corpses and dead bodies laying all around this, and some of the pews and things are on fire in this room. Do any of you understand abyssal?
Nope.
No.
No?
And I think celestial and infernal.
So you have no clue what he just said, but he's looking at you with hateful rage and takes the arm and just tosses it. And you see his wings start to just flutter just slightly as he turns to face you.
I also would like to look back at it with a, hateful rage, and then run up to this dretch over here. And if I could, just, like a baseball bat, like just swing with my mace.
Normally I would ask for initiative, but since Diana is so pissed right now, I'm gonna let this happen. And then we're gonna immediately
if you want to play this by the rules.
No, go ahead. You can make an attack baseball swing with your mace at this first dretch as you walk up.
And it's the magic mace.
It's your magic mace.
Okay, it's an 11. It's 11. So I don't think that did very much.
Let me check.
In her anger, she swings and she misses.
Let me check. 11 might be enough. 11 is enough.
Whoa!
Yeah!
So you can...
She's charging in Molfin in the process of trying to tell people to be careful.
You expend 1 charge?
Spend 1 charge, to do an additional 1d6.
Okay, roll an additional 1d6 then to add as you... Nice! 11 points of damage to this Dretch. You come up, you swing, and you impact it, and it turns its face completely to the side as you connect. This flashing light of radiance beams off of your magic mace as you channel the divine energy through it. And it looks like you've tore some of the flesh off the side of its face, almost to the point where you can see the back of its jaw, kind of like Two-Face from Batman, where you can see like all of his mouth inside. And then he looks at you and snarls and goes... And that's where we're going to roll initiative, folks.
Yeah.
Click on your tokens, and I'll get
I'm actually going to burn my DM's inspiration on this.
Okay.
Oh, 17.
Ooh. Ooh.
So you did 11 points of damage to this one.
Oh, I forgot to
Nice.
click my token first.
Oh!
I went the wrong direction.
No, the dreaded forgot to click my token.
Pie initiative.
Ooh, Dretch is rolled high.
Pie means you go first.
Dretch is rolled
Everybody loves pie.
high. Let's see how this guy does.
Oh, that would have been a nice
Not so
initiative.
good.
Wolfen.
What did you get? Advantage? You had advantage, Molfen, right?
Yeah, but I rolled a 7 and a 3.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Versus Molfin's the only one who knows what these are. Clista and Lachlan probably remember seeing them, but
So,
Yeah.
what we're gonna
We have an idea.
what we're gonna do?
Well, I have no.
Since
Didn't
we're
I have to fight these things
yes.
with my moonbeam?
Yep.
Mhm. I
Okay.
think you did.
Yeah, I think I know exactly what these things are then.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put some music on that's more appropriate for this. And what we're also going to do
This is gonna be rough.
is we're gonna take our break right here. Because
Oh!
it's about 9:30, so it's a good opportunity for us to take a
Yeah.
break. So those of you that are hanging out with us tonight, thank you so much, and thank you guys for all the bits and all the love and chat. It's been awesome. So don't forget to stick around to see what happens as our heroes have just basically stormed the Temple of Ilmater after just coming out of a big battle with Aldoch in Waterdeep.
Yeah, who needs a long rest, right?
I need to.
Sorry.
So,
I mean,
I'm sorry.
to be fair, it's very in character for Diana to do this.
so
Yeah.
we're gonna have to wait and see how this goes. Cloppity says, "Finally." I think Cloppity's been ready for this. So it's going to be exciting. So stick around, guys. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back soon.
Cheerio.
All right, folks, welcome back to Storm King's Thunder, episode 80, live right here at Proficiency Bonus. My name is Michael, your most humble, and I repeat this statement, merciful Dungeon Master.
Okay, we're gonna test that.
It seems that Diana's mother is playing dead somewhere within the Temple of Ilmater that is infested with demons. Diana has charged in and smacked one of these demons in the face with divine light from her magic mace. And now this demon stares back at her and is immediately going to attack.
Why didn't we check the other parts of the temple first?
So the Dretch can make 2 attacks, 1 bite, 1 claw. So here comes a bite to Diana. A 5 is going to miss. So you're able to, I believe you have a shield, so you're able to deflect it, holding your shield high, and the claws come at you with a
AC
5.
is like... Okay, also a miss.
Let's see how much movement speed they have. They can move 20 feet. So this one's also going to move up to you and attack you. And is going to attack with both its bite, a 19.
Okay, that one hit.
And some claws.
Yeah, that one hit.
So the bite.
Okay, that one missed.
The bite sinks into you for 4 points of piercing damage as it grabs a hold of your shoulder with its fangs. This one, 10, 15, can also get to you and attack as they are surrounding you. A bite and a claw. Oh, a crit on the bite and a negative, 3 on the. So your bite is going to do 8 points of piercing damage as this one catches you off guard and bites into your opposite shoulder. As there's 2 of these demons gnawing on your shoulders right now. This one moves closely, and it is going to do its.
Oh no.
It's going to do its fetid cloud. 10-foot radius of disgusting green gas starts to emerge from this creature. Let's see if it gets you in its 10 feet. Unfortunately, you are not within its range just yet. So I'm going to put an aura of green around this. I think it'd be 2. If I do an aura 2... I think that'll.
That is such a bad cloud.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Yeah, that's real bad.
No, that's not big enough. Maybe 4 or 5. What if I do 5? Yeah, it's more like it. So this green gas is just emerging from this one.
I don't see the gas cloud.
You don't see it?
No.
Weird.
I do.
You do?
Oh, but my token.
It's because you guys can't see Aura 2. Can you see it now?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, so that cloud is going around. Does it say? It lasts for 1 minute.
Ooh.
Okay. So these begin to move slowly closer to you guys as well. 10, 15, 20. And they both do the same thing. As they are going to be surrounded by this cloud as well. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go over here so you guys can see the aura. And so you guys should be able to see that one as well.
Do they have to start their turn in the aura, though?
I guess was the course. I don't think this any creature that starts its turn. I would say not for these guys because this is their musk. It's like
60% of the time it works every time.
This is the thing. They don't smell them. They don't smell it. They all smell about the same. That is going to
like Sex Panther.
So that ends their turn, and it's Diana's turn, as you are being just surrounded by these creatures.
Right. Well, I think first of all, I'm still within 30 feet of range of everybody. I'm going to cast Beacon of Hope. They all have what is it? So they all have advantage on death saving throws and wisdom saving throws. Then,
True, Matthew. Yep.
Move. And then I'd like to move. Go feet that way, and then
Just so you know, if you go in between those two demons, they're both gonna get a free claw swipe at you. Actually, all three of them would, because you're leaving this other one's threat range as well.
Okay. I don't think I have any bonus actions besides maybe. No. Then
Guys,
think
remind me that you guys
done.
have this beacon of hope going on as long as she's concentrating.
Gotcha. I have a little icon on myself.
Good. Yeah, if you guys want to put an icon on your token, or we need to put a
Okie
yeah.
It's like slightly worth it. So
fun.
I will run 30 feet over to where this pew thing is.
Okay. So you hop over a few of the
Yeah.
pews. They're all three of them take a claw swipe at you. That's a 19.
I'm gonna use warding flare for the next one that hits.
Okay,
Attacks.
so you're using your reaction to cast warding flare. Okay.
Yeah, on the second one that attacks.
Second one missed. The next one,
Okay.
the last one, we'll say you use your warding flare on this one, and it's a good thing because it negates a crit. It still hits you, but it's
Did they have advantage?
well, it has disadvantage on. Well, it wouldn't. Yeah, it wouldn't have hit anyway, or it wouldn't have crit on you anyway. They don't have advantage. Not these two, not these ones anyway. So you take 4 points and 5 points. As you're moving, you crawl over a couple of these pews, and you're over here. And I think that ends your turn, right?
Yep.
All right, Lachlan, you are up. You just saw Diana get kind of... It's hard to see through this half a door, but you could see these creatures kind of surrounding her, and then she just kind of ducked through them all. They're just kind of gnashing at her as she's running into the room farther.
Oh, jeez. Alrighty, I'm gonna I guess there's a door in the way here, right? I am
Yeah,
going
but it looks
to...
like it's basically hanging off its hinges. You could just push it and go right on by.
Gotcha. This one right here, I'm gonna fire at it with the oath bow. And seeing how easily Diana was hitting some of these things, I'm going to try to take a sharpshooter shot.
Okay, go ahead.
So it's gonna be -5 to whatever I roll here. Boop. What did I get?
It'd be a 15.
So it's 15.
15 hits. You can roll your damage.
All right.
You had plus
So
10 to your damage, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm gonna roll damage, and it'll be +10. Oh, so it's 19 total.
As you put this arrow into its chest, carefully, it sticks, and you watch as the creature starts to just, almost like it's just turning to this ash from the arrow wound, and it goes, and you watch it just filter out into nothing but a pile of dust.
1 point. Cool. That. End turn.
End turn. Okay. Markham, Southwell. No, Molfin the second. That's who we're using on the initiative trackers.
Okay. So Molfin the second is going to move over towards the door, so he can get a little bit of line of sight here.
Mm-hmm.
And recognizing these for what they are, is going to cast Grease right. Come on.
Try to walk through it.
And it's a 10-foot square. He's going to put it right. Come on. Right on top of that one.
Right on top of that one. Okay, so that one needs to make a dexterity saving throw, I believe.
Yep.
A 7.
So he is on his rear end.
He is on the ground, rolling around in some grease. A old favorite of all of ours.
And then he's just going to
Classic.
duck into the corner, and that'll end his go.
All right, so he is prone, ducks back in the corner, and that brings us to this horrifying creature in the back of the room.
What?
Great.
Seeing Diana charging into the room.
Oh no.
And
Flying speed. Okay, it's gonna start flying towards you, Diana. It's got these
That's perfect.
awkwardly small wings that are covered in thick black feathers, but as it rapidly moves the wings, you can see this bulbous gorilla-like figure lift off of the ground, flies about 15 feet in the air, and then lands right next to you.
But physics.
Shatters this pew into a bunch of splinters and pieces as it just wood just goes flying everywhere and just roars toward you. And you can see all of a sudden these weird colored lights start to emerge from his flesh all around.
What?
It starts to glimmer and glow, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Which I have advantage on.
Really?
Yep, because we have advantage on all wisdom saving, dexterity. Okay, thank God. We have all.
You do it. Yes. You succeed. And you feel the urge trying to creep up on you. Something in the back of your mind is just, there's something utterly terrifying and otherworldly about this creature that just almost invades you. And then you think of your mom. And it helps you to fight that fear and stay there and just do your best to withstand for your mother. Unfortunately, this creature can also make a bite and 2 claw attacks against you, which it will do so. So here comes the first 2 claws. That's a 23 to hit,
Okay.
and that is an
Yeah.
11, natural 1. So one of the claws is going to connect for 16 points of slashing damage,
Oh dear.
and then a
Okay.
bite comes down on you with a 26 to hit as
No.
its
Oh, dear.
massive tusks and mouth almost completely have you inside its mouth as it chomps down, crushing your whole body for 37 points of piercing damage.
Minor problem.
And that ends his go. It's now Molfen Prime's turn.
Okay.
Is
Molten Prime, do something. You get
As
really
I step
evil.
around the corner, is Diana still up?
She is still up. She looks in.
You had a plan?
She looks in pain. She's bleeding.
No.
Parts.
What
Diana
is it?
blood is dripping off these massive boar-looking tusks on this creature.
I think Diana's down. Yeah,
I wasn't gonna say
Diana's
anything.
unconscious.
How much?
That was a combined total of I think it was 101 damage. I don't know if I'm unconscious or what, but
Okay.
I'm gone. My brilliant plan has failed. I was going to banish it, but
Oh, I thought you were still up.
Yeah.
No.
So she had a total of
you-
48. I thought she had
negative.
You had 60 some hit points, right?
Lost a lot of mine, but I lost a bunch when the other things to me. So
Did you-
She had 50 something
Didn't
and
you
then
do?
started getting
You had a
hit.
short rest though during
Yeah,
Aldoch.
did you roll for
Did
your
you roll
short
hit
rest?
dice for your
it's
short rest?
69 points. 69 points of health is my maximum.
Right.
Yeah.
and
So
then the
between-
dretches hit, and then
Between the dretches hitting her and this,
That's a total. So she's at -5.
Yeah.
Okay. So Diana does fall to the ground unconscious.
Whoopsie.
Oh, dear.
Let's put
That changes my plan.
So everyone is no longer under the beacon of hope as she has dropped concentration.
oh crap!
So no longer have advantage
Okay.
on death saving throws and wisdom saves.
Oops, I'm not dead. Wait.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I thought I was closing the window. I'm like, oh.
Okay.
Come on, open. There we go.
So
Hold on, I
Mof,
gotta check something here.
I didn't know you had a plan.
Stupid cleric running so far away. Okay, let me check. Oh, she's in range. One's gonna look and see Diana sort of hanging out of this thing's mouth.
Cloppity in chat says, well, this should be fun.
Looking back and forth and just looking back over at the group and just says, well, Diana's fallen to a massive pig demon?
What?
Thing.
I can't even see.
Diana is dying. And I'm going to do what I can. And Muffin's going to reach out, and as many have seen him do at points before, reaching into himself and pointing out with his own hand at Diana. Is going to cast Life Transference.
Oh.
Oh.
So Diana...
For 20,
is that
28.
28 points?
she gets double
Oh.
the damage done to me. So Diana gets 56 health back.
56
Oh, wow.
health. And it's odd as you get these healing points, as this healing fills you, Diana. It's laced with dark whispers. It's not that same warm feeling you get whenever you heal someone with the powers of Ilmater. But you are now conscious and staring up at this horrible, horrendous creature that stands right there next to you.
And
I
Muffin's going to
realized
finish.
charging in was not a good idea.
Muffin's going to move in, sort of try to sneak around the corner over here, just holding his left hand high. And just like trying to call attention to the fact that
Okay.
he now wears the hand.
Oh, okay. Got it. That end your turn?
That ends.
Ashland's up.
Okay, so ooh, I can see through the doorway.
Yeah. It's a mess. It's a mess in there.
Oh dear.
Diana's laying down. You can see that her eyes are open, but she looks like she got rocked.
Okay, so 10. I'm gonna run over here
Okay.
and take the 8 attack.
Well,
I'm not
he
using-
used his reaction already to swing
Okay.
at Diana. So,
So I'm gonna run over here and try to hit this guy.
yeah, you got it.
Is that what we do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit it. Try to
Do
hit it.
something.
please. Okay.
All right. Yeah, you do make contact with it. You smack it right in its bulbous gut.
Okay. And then I'm going to. I don't have my DMs.
So it takes 9 points of bludgeoning damage from that impact. You slam into
Give me
it.
1 sec. So I think. Can I then? I think I can then roll further damage on it. That's not like. Oh no, that's an action. Okay, I'm gonna make it take an extra 2d6 lightning damage though.
Okay.
Okay, so roll 2d6. 4, terrible.
As
But
the lightning zaps out from your strike and
Mhm.
wraps
Bless
around the
you,
creature,
bless you.
even
Yeah.
though that wasn't a whole lot of damage in the first place, it doesn't seem like it did as much as you would have thought it would have done. It's
not good.
it's only taken half of the lightning damage.
Okay, alright, I'm gonna try to hit it again. 26.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, 15.
15 points of bludgeoning damage as you whack him again. He looks like he's about ready to roar in your face after taking these
Then I'm gonna
impacts.
try to stomp it on his foot.
Stomp on his foot. Excellent. That does hit. Stomp on his foot.
Okay, 6.
For 6 bludgeoning damage as you slam down. The heel of your foot digs into what is a hoof.
Oh. Ooh.
And you slam into his hoof. And he just slides his leg out of the way and looks at you and snarls. You can see some of the weird greenish saliva is mixed with some of Diana's blood as it runs down his face.
Oh, Diana, run!
Yeah, that's next.
Okay.
Callista, you were up in Earth
Yeah,
Elemental
I'm gonna
form.
Earth glide and come up right here because I have reach.
You do. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So I'm gonna use my nat 20 on the first hit.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
Use that nat 20 up. There we go. The nat 20. Gotta love having that nat 20. So you can double your dice damage for this. Is it automatically you strike him right in the jaw with just a straight jab. Yeah, exactly like that. MG is like,
And it is magical damage.
Like a tusk goes flying.
magical
No.
damage.
That's a punch.
That is
Whoa.
a heck of a punch. Yeah, you do like chip one of his tusks with that impact as he takes 27 points of magical bludgeoning damage. Bah!
And multi-attack.
Multi-attack. Here comes the other attack.
Does a 13 hit?
He actually holds up his hand and catches your second fist.
Okay. And I yell back at Molfin because he's the only one that understands me currently. Help Diana find her mom. I'll hold the line.
Okay. That brings us to the top of the round. The Dretches get to go. Technically, Callista, does the Earth Elemental have to...
Immune to poison.
Immune to poison. Never mind. Never mind. Okay,
Never mind.
never mind. All right,
Sorry. Not sorry.
the Dretch that is lying down is going to try to claw and bite at Molfin Prime, even though he's lying in the grease. So he will be making these attacks with disadvantage as he tries to claw and bite at Molfin. So disadvantage attack, a 3. And disadvantage attack, a 20.
Whoa.
Wow, that will hit. So it does 1 piercing damage. Or what? It does 5. It does 5. Or do you... Yeah, I would say it does 5 points of piercing damage. As it bites, it bites your ankle. And since it's lying there, it it is going to crawl out of the grease
Oh,
here.
buddy.
And end its turn.
Oh, buddy. That's so pathetic.
Still prone, crawling. And
Sliding on its belly.
sliding. This one is going to move over and use its cloud
Oh!
to hit both Molfins. So let me.
no.
That's so odd to say. To hit both Molfins, you need to make a Constitution saving throw for both Molfins.
Okay. So,
DC 11 Constitution.
Molfin Prime.
Yeah.
Makes it.
Damn.
Molfin the Second.
Makes it.
Wow.
So you both, even not being able to see one another, almost you guys mind meld for a moment, and it's almost like, hey, hold your breath.
What, 20 int for you?
And yes, the cloud doesn't affect you as you're able to hold your breath and not get consumed by the poison. That ends those two guys' turn. The rest of them, this one is gonna move closer to the elemental. This one's gonna move closer to the elemental, and they're all going to attack the elemental. So here comes a bite. 19. Does 19 hit you?
I think so. Yes.
And the claws is a 20. So that first one does 6 points of piercing and 7 points of slashing.
And both are halved, right? Because it's not magical, or are they magical?
These are
magical attacks, I mean.
These are not magical attacks.
Okay, so
here's
3 and 4.
Oh, a crit on a bite, and the claw's 11 I don't think is going to hit, right?
No.
So you take 4 points of piercing damage.
Half to 2.
Half to 2 on the critical.
Okay.
And now here comes a bite and a
Nice.
claw, a 21 and a 7. So I think that bite will hit you.
21 will hit.
And you take 6 points. The one that hit regular did more damage
Wow.
than the crit did.
2, 3 damage. Okay.
But
Razanak saying
10-foot radius should be 20-foot diameter. That's true. So these clouds are bigger. Razanak.
Thanks, Razanak.
Thank you, Razanak. You are amazing, and I bet you all my players hate you right now.
Oh, I love it because that means Diana's going to make a
Yes,
save.
Diana and Ashlyn, you both have to make saves. As the
Well, I would have ran further.
go ahead and make
Razanak.
Constitution saving throws from Diana and Ashlyn. As I'm gonna go ahead and Ooh, just made it, Diana. You were just able to hold your breath in time, and you both make it. So you guys are both
Okay.
safe from the nasty smell. And I'm gonna make. I think I have to change that token to a 10. Yeah, that's more like it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's more like
Oh.
it. Thank you, Razanak. I love it when chat helps me.
No.
Oh, no. But that means the demon has to make the save, right?
The demon doesn't appear to be affected by the poison at all.
Damn it.
Ooh.
MG's having too much fun with this. Does that mean the one down low grows too? And we'll have to damage it?
It might. It might.
No way.
Let's see.
No
Let's see
way.
if the aura hits MG or
No,
Lachlan down there.
not at all.
Let's see. It might catch him.
He's taunting people.
He's just out of range. That cloud is like right next to him. Fantastic. All right, the Dretch's turn is over. Diana, you are now being kind of consumed by this nasty green putrid gas that's just kind of surrounding these.
Okay, oh my god, first things first, banishment, and I'm gonna use my advantage. I don't know if I need it, but I'm gonna use my advantage for it. Okay, there's no advantage to use. Never mind.
Yeah, they have to make a saving throw. Banishment. Range to another plane of his.
Charisma saving throw.
Or it goes back to his own.
He goes back to his own plane. Fair enough. So, these guys are a little bit resistant to magic and magical effects. So he does have advantage on this saving throw.
Oh crap.
Oh,
No.
Charisma save. So here's the roll. A 17. Does that meet your...
It beats
Yeah,
it.
he makes
He
it.
makes the save. So you attempt,
crap.
lying there in front of him, you attempt to point up to him and you attempt to banish him, but something has compelled him to stay here.
All right. Okay. And now we run. Now we run. With that, I turn to Ashlyn and I'm like, run. And I stand up. And how much movement do I have if I stand up? Like 15 feet?
You'll have 15 more feet, yes.
you run.
I run.
Okay, he's going to use his reaction to
If he
try to
makes an
claw you.
attack against us, I will use warding.
Okay, so you're using reaction to warding flare? So it would have been an 8.
Yeah, but he
18.
still hits anyways.
Still hits, so the claw rakes across your back, dealing 20 slashing damage. You can feel the burning sensation of this claw rake down your back.
Diana is having so many realizations of.
Let's see this cloud, because you're still in a cloud. If it lasts for a minute, any creature that starts its turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so it has to be at the beginning. So at the beginning of your next turn, if that cloud is still there. Okay. Diana's turn ends. It becomes Lachlan's turn.
Roger that. Gonna sharpshooter this guy.
Okay.
Both bow.
Both bow minus 5.
15.
15 hits
I
again.
imagine that hits. So it's
Yep.
gonna be this roll
Plus
plus 10. And I
10.
think I have a sneak attack.
Sneak
'cause I have
attack.
You have
allies.
sneak attack. Yes, you do.
So
If
it's,
you even
it's
need it.
21, so
21. Yeah,
I don't know,
you
He's dead.
reduce him to burning ash as he just the flakes of ash in his
Yeah.
flesh just fall like snow down to the ground. He is gone, and so is the cloud with him.
Oh, good to
Nice.
know.
As Molfin,
2 points.
As Molfin and Molfin second and Molfin prime start to breathe again.
Whoever smelt it dealt it, Gramps.
Wow.
Oh dear.
Krasnek says, "Sweet, I just got promoted to the reoccurring villain."
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna move just so I can kind of see what's going on here,
Yeah,
and
there's thick
potentially start to.
green cloud in here as you see these demons all around. Diana looks terrified as she's climbing over these pews trying to get back out.
I think that's all I can do in my turn.
Kill the clouds, Lachlan.
Molfin the second.
Okay. So, Molfin second's gonna move over into the room over here.
Yeah.
Now, would Molfin know from his time summoning these things? Would he know if this gas is flammable?
Ow! I just hit my head on the floor.
I heard that.
Yeah, you okay?
Yeah.
You're like,
I'm like, oh my god, it's flammable.
if you
Oh,
have this
no, I-
episode in through your home theater system, that thump of your head would have like rumbled your subwoofer.
I'm just like, I'm gonna die from a fart cloud. Flammable fart cloud.
You know it's poisonous. You have no idea if it's flammable. You do
And
you
do I
do know,
see-
however, that your grease is most likely and most definitely flammable.
Yeah. Well, that's Molfin's looking at the grease in the cloud that sort of enveloped it and going, So yeah, Molfin the second is going to cast a firebolt directly into the grease
Okay.
in the hopes that maybe this gas is flammable.
Okay. So Molfin
Diana, who's in it, will explode.
shoots a firebolt into the grease, which immediately begins to light a flame. Let me get some fire. I should have like a fire token ready to go for every time you guys have grease fire happens.
Episode 1. How have you not gotten
I
it yet?
know. It's like you would think I should know this by now. I mean, I should be ready.
This is the original combo.
This is
Aww.
so there's some fire. As it is now burning in flame. It's a split second. It doesn't appear that the gases are catching the fire, but the grease definitely is igniting, and you watch the flames just crawl towards the edge of this 10-foot square that you've created.
Wonderful.
Singeing his eyebrows.
Molfin Prime is starting to sweat a little bit.
Just sort of looking around, Molfin the second's just like, looks at Diana. Do I see any people laying around, like any bodies near in this section?
You do see one laying over one of the pews behind Ashlyn.
Okay, so one way back there, nothing closer
Yeah.
to the front.
Most of them are in the middle or to the back. Some of them, the ones in the back, near where this larger creature was, look mostly devoured.
Okay.
Like there's just pieces of people laying around. Looks like mostly town guards.
Lovely. So Molfin the second is going to look at Diana and look out at everyone and yell out, "This is not the creature that came out of downstairs.
Ah.
This is something
What?
different." End of his turn.
Okay.
Should we still fight it? I'm still confused.
The creature gets to go. Let's see if his thing recharges. What's a quick way to roll a d6? Here we go. Let's roll a d6. It does not recharge.
Yay!
So it's going to look between the elemental and the monk. And it is going to try to attack the elemental. Actually, you know what? It's going to do 2 claws against the monk and a bite against the elemental. It's going to split its attack up.
Okay.
So here we go. The claw to the monk, a 28.
Will hit.
And a claw to the monk, a 20.
Will not hit.
Will not hit. So one of the claws rake
No.
across Ashlyn for 16 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then the bite coming to the elemental chomps down with a
Nope.
natural 1. Oh. And he is going to take both attack of opportunities and begin to fly up towards the top of the room.
Okay.
About 20 feet up.
Seems good.
Callista, your attack hits, and your attack also hits. So 15 and 12 as you guys get 2 quick whacks and slams into his legs as he is trying to fly up towards the top. You can hear him roaring and snarling back at you as some blood is blackish, ichorish blood is like dripping off of his teeth. That ends his go and brings us to Molfin Prime.
Okay.
So he's now 20 feet up in the air, flapping his wings, flying. I wonder if there's a token
Okay.
for. I wonder if there's
Yeah,
a
he's
little thing for
unconscious.
flying. Is there like
There
a
should
wing?
be a wing.
Okay.
Yeah, there is.
Give me just a moment so I can turn over the baby.
Oh yeah, sure. You got it, bud.
Oh, you got it.
So should we run? Because this wasn't the
I'll do
evil
the-
thing?
I'll take care of the dirty one. Thanks enough.
Or is this the evil?
Looks pretty evil to me.
I'm so confused. It's still
Yeah, it was just something to put under the cushion's bum.
He's a shroud wearing monster, Christine. That's what he is.
Oh, okay, so he's gonna heal a little bit. You said there was a body over by Ashlyn, right?
Yeah, right behind her. It's like one of the guards was killed and is just like laying over top of the pew.
Okay, let's see here. I can get the Molfin can actually make it, so he's going to run and take whatever smacks he gets as he's running over towards that corpse over by Ashlyn. So I think I'm going to get swung up by 2 of them.
Okay.
But he's not looking to rescue.
Yeah, so you'll get 2 swipes from 2 of these dretches. 6 and a
Nope.
4.
Nope.
These guys are terrible. They're like,
So
they can't hit you.
and looking down just to make sure this body is dead, right?
It is dead.
Molfin is going to once more with the shroud reach in and summon forth a wraith.
Okay. So you watch Molfin take the hand of Vecna and use it to reach, almost tear this rift in all of reality and pull out a wraith. And I actually got you a token for it now.
Hey!
Nice.
Nice.
Oh.
So it sits there and
I was like, that is
as it emerges next to Ashlyn, ironically enough. Careful.
because that's where it always pops up.
That's where it's.
I love these things.
I love these things. So we've got the initiative rolled for the wraith. Okay, so it
Are we
goes
going
up-
right after Callista?
All right, so let me move him up here right after Callista in the order. Perfect. Is that it?
And then Molfin's going to just look at it and just point up at the flying pig demon. Like, kindly
Molfin should
deal
be-
with that for us.
All right, Ashlyn, your go. Hey, welcome,
that
Pirate
mean
Fox
we should
12. Good to
run?
see you.
Uncle Muffin, should we run or fight this thing?
Has Diana found her mother?
Not yet.
Then there's your answer. Either find her mother or kill that thing.
Okay, it's 20 feet in the air?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna start shooting arrows. I'm going to stop my dog from barking. Stop.
I thought the dogs
Stop
were the
talking.
arrows.
Stop talking. Okay. Of course, it's finding its home by the microphone. Okay. And then I'm going to use this thing I have.
This thing you have.
Hold on. I have this thing.
You have this thing. Sharpen the blade.
What?
Augment your weapons further with your key. As a bonus action, you can expend. So as to be your bonus action, you can spend up to 3 key points to grant one Kinesai weapon you touch. Bonus to attack and damage rolls when you attack with it. Bonus equals the number of key points you spent.
So I'm gonna make a +3 longbow.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice. So you'll have +3 bonus, and it lasts for a minute?
Yeah.
Whoa. So you now have a +3 longbow. +3 to all your attacks,
Yeah.
+3 to all your damage rolls.
Yeah. So 23.
That hits. As you
12.
at 12 points of damage with this arrow as it sinks into the flesh.
And then I get another hit. So 25.
Yes. As another
And that'll be 13.
13 points of damage into this creature. Yes.
and
So
then I'm
2
gonna
arrows,
take-
fine purchase.
And I'm gonna take patient defense.
Patient defense. Does that require a key point or a bonus action?
No bonus action, just a key point.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
All
Enter.
right, end turn. Nice, very nice. You can see that those impact of those magical arrows definitely had an impact against this creature. Callista, it's your turn again.
All right, I'm gonna hit this one first.
Okay. As the earth elemental turns its attention to the dretches. Yes, that will hit, and it's surprisingly still up.
I'll hit it again.
It looks in bad shape. Like you ripped almost all the flesh off of its face. And now that second punch, you uppercut and remove its head and watch it crumble into ash. As this one is dead. And its cloud dissipates as well.
Okay, and I will just probably move myself between myself and Diana, kind of protecting her.
Nice. Very good. That brings us to the Wraith.
Who is going to fly right up to said floating pig demon and start attacking it.
All right. Life drain, that's gonna miss.
Nope.
So it goes to Claude. It easily flies and flutters a little bit out of the way. The Wraith actually just grabs one of the arrows that Ashlyn put into it and snaps it as it's trying to grab a hold of the creature. That ends its turn.
Yep.
All right, the Dretches get to go. This one back here is going to use half its movement to stand. That means he can move 10 feet. He's going to move this way a little bit, like this. Lumbering forward. And then he's going to use his gas. So I'm going to go ahead and put this aura on. This one. So it's gas. Is going to hit Molfin the second and Diana. And I think you have to make those. I think you have to. Well, I think you have to do those at the beginning of your turn.
Oh.
So let me double check.
Okay.
But I think I had that
I
wrong.
really hope so, because that's a 7.
Let me hit it one more time.
Starts its
lightly
turn,
obscured.
yeah.
It lasts for a minute or until a strong wind. Yeah, it's the start of your turn. So we'll wait till the start of your turn. So Diana, it's the start of your turn. No, never mind. These other no. These other two dretches, I got to go first. So one is going to slide, still keeping kind of close to the elemental. Is going to slide towards Molfin. And the other one is going to continue to attack the elemental. So 2 attacks against the elemental, a bite and a claw, 18 and a 14.
One hits.
The bite does 5 piercing damage.
2,
Molfin,
3.
you're getting a 17 and a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Both hit.
Yep.
So the bite sinks into you for 5 piercing, and the claws slash at you for 4 points of slashing damage. And then, Diana, I need you to make that saving throw. Constitution.
Okay.
So it's the start of your
Yikes.
turn.
Woo! Okay, we're good. Then deep breath out. Okay.
Oh yeah, you're good. You're still holding your breath as you see that cloud of smoke engulf you a little bit. Are you muted?
Some math. Which? Oh, am I?
Oh, you,
No,
I
we
think
hear
you're
you
normal
now.
We heard you now.
Okay. Okay. Do you still hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, you're good.
Now you're muted.
You're muted
Which
again.
I am not gifted at.
Oh my
So-
god, you keep cutting in and out.
A
Hang on.
squared.
Yeah,
Go
it
ahead.
keeps on cutting the first part of your what you're saying out. I'm not sure why. Maybe
That's so weird.
now it's working.
Tell
Is
me
it
when
better
you move your
now?
hand.
So I move my hand.
Or when you go down for some reason. Like when you hear we can hear
Really
you, and then you
weird.
go down and you.
Okay, that's weird. I'll just leave it right here then. So, I did some math, which I am not blessed with. So, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. I'm 30 feet away from that thing, and then it's 20 feet high, which I believe is 900 plus 400 once we multiply 30 by 30 and 20 by 20, and then it's 900 and 400, and then you square that. You're gonna get that answer.
My brain hurts.
And then
My
I
brain
Yeah,
hurts.
numbers.
don't know. This is where I got confused. I don't know how to. You just do the square root of the
Of the
c squared,
1300.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you square root that, right?
Yep.
So it's 36 feet away. Pretty much. Around.
36.1.
But yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty much spot on.
Yeah, nice.
Okay.
Well done.
Thank you. I used a calculator. And
Cheater.
Calculator.
so that means that it is within 60 feet of range. See, this is where I messed up. I thought that you had to touch a creature to banish it. Turns out you can be within 60 feet of it. So I ran up on that creature for no good reason. And
Wow.
almost got killed. And
Wow.
because Diana's not making the smartest decisions right now. So it's still within 60 feet. So I would like to try to banish it again because my banishing spell doesn't say that I have any resets on it or any like once per day type thing.
Yeah, as long
So
as
I'm
as
just
long
gonna
as
go
you
ahead
get a
and take-
spell slot for it, then you should be able to cast it.
I
yeah.
do. Okay, I'm gonna cast it one more time, and he's just gonna roll below a 17. That's all that I can hope and pray
That
for.
was charisma, right?
Otherwise, then I have no more good spells. And
Yes.
I'm screwed.
Yeah, charisma save.
Charisma save. Okay, here we go. It still has advantage because of the magic resistance that they have. Advantage 22.
Aw, come
my
on!
Oh, this thing really wants to be here.
Yeah, there is. It really likes it here, Diana. It doesn't want to go back home.
Yeah, home
Oh my God, I'm
stinks.
gonna start
It
It's
has-
a convert. It's the new high cleric of Ilmater at this temple.
And as soon as it's done eating all of you, it's just gonna go out into the town and start eating everybody in your home.
I killed my party for my
Gotta get through me
mom.
first.
Anything else you'd like to do, Diana? Because you still have your movement. Run. Okay.
Run.
Where are you running to?
I don't know. Away. I have to look for my mom. Where's the door to the next part of the temple?
You know that the temple has 2 hallways that span beside here. There are 2 doors in the back of this room that are single doors that are usually where the priests and other people come in to put things on offerings on the altar. But you do know there are
Okay.
2 halls that kind of go, like if the worship service area is here, there's 2 halls that go in the back. On the left side, that's where they keep all like the medical rooms for when people get sick. They have it's kind of like a hospital.
Yeah.
On the left side, and on the right side is where they have some rooms for you guys, for priests to have their own place to stay here. You do know that there is a kitchen in the back, but you have to go the side of the medical rooms to get to. Dorn's office is also located on the left side of the main hall. It's the first room, as you guys actually, Lachlan can see the door of Dorn's office. And there's also stairs that lead to the cellar at the end of the right hallway.
So your mom
I
could be
have.
anywhere.
I have so many regrets. I have 4 first levels left.
And a spell scroll.
We should have taken a long rest. But that's, that's my fault. Okay, I'm just gonna run. Run 30 feet. If I can avoid that creature, that dretch, then I would like to. If I can't, then...
Unfortunately, nobody pushed that door out of the way, so you're gonna...
Which door?
You
This
can
one right
try,
here?
but the when you kind of slowly push that door out of the way, that dretch is gonna reach out and claw at you. There's probably not gonna get any around that.
All right. Okay.
So he goes ahead and he claws at you. Natural 1.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yay!
He claws at the door
Okay,
as you
I think
duck
I
out of
made
the
like
way.
20 feet. Okay.
Nice.
End turn.
Yeah.
Lachlan, you see Diana rushing out as it's your turn.
Wow. All right. I'm gonna kind of like reach around Diana and shoot this one.
Okay.
I'm just using a normal shot.
Normal shot on this one? Okay. Yeah, he looks
Yeah, 'cause
injured.
And I have an ally adjacent.
You do. That's
20?
definitely going to hit.
10.
And you reduce it to ash as the cloud dissipates in front of you.
Yeah.
3 points.
It's keeping track.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I'm gonna step in front of Diana here,
Okay.
and then end turn.
All right.
The
Molfin.
main foyer.
Yeah. The main foyer.
Molfin the second.
Main foyer.
Okay, Molfin
Hey.
the second is
Hey.
really starting to run out of stuff he can
Dog.
do.
Dog. Stop.
As he
Can you
does not
summon him?
regain any of his spell slots ever.
Oh.
And given his prior time at the temple,
Don't eat that.
okay. So I have
Eat this.
basically, yeah, I've got like, ooh, actually, can I cast that at a higher level? Give me a second here. Maybe trying something.
Try it. Eat this.
Okay.
Diana, one valuable point of information that you would know that no one else would probably is
Okay.
back in the kitchen area there is a back door that leads
What?
out. There is a back door that leads to a narrow alleyway.
I would like to yell to the party. There's a back door.
Which way?
Damn it! I don't know.
Uh,
No, I
I'm gonna have to
know.
get closer.
I
So,
got
Molfin the second is going to give his little cloak a little swish
Okay.
in perfect Samuel L. Jackson fashion,
Wow.
and start actually moving forward. A full 5, 10, 15, going to go around the fire, 20. So I can get about over here next to this guy.
nice.
And because that'll put me within 30 feet doing the
Yeah, you're good.
geometry. And I am going to need that floating pig-faced demon
Oh boy.
to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Because I am going to
save.
try to shrink him down a size.
Okay.
Yes.
This is a magical effect, so he does have advantage on his
better
Constitution
be
save.
mini.
Advantage on Constitution at 21.
Oh, yeah, he's fine.
All right.
This guy.
He's-
I hate
Yes, you
him
can-
so much.
you can feel, Molfin, as you're trying to cast this on him, that he has a bubble of magic resistance that is keeping him from being affected.
Can we kill the bubble?
No, it's not like it's more of a term that I just used. It's not like an actual
Oh.
bubble. It's,
Oh, okay. I thought it was like window the good witch.
he is
no
he is
bubble.
very protected against magic.
Darn it.
And his Molfin the Second's turn.
Yep.
All right, it's the creature's turn. Let's
Oh my-
see if it gets back its ability.
No.
It does not.
Please no. Yes!
Woo!
Seeing that the Wraith is flying next to him, he is going to claw and bite at the Wraith.
Alrighty then.
So here comes
Is that good or bad?
here comes a claw attack, a 28,
That'll hit.
a claw attack, a 24.
That'll
The
hit.
first one does 19 slashing.
Ooh.
Okay.
This next one does 18 slashing. Is Wraith still there?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And a bite, a 20
Yep.
for 36 piercing.
Oh my god.
Okay, so hold on, I gotta.
Now I see why he wanted to bite the earth elemental.
He's got this.
Yeah,
He's got these
bites.
massive tusks, like boar tusks, that he's just driving into everybody when he bites.
If Callista knocked off one of the tusks,
Well,
would it last?
chipped it.
Would it?
Chipped it.
Chip.
I've got a chipped
Made it
tooth, and I can
sharper.
still bite a sandwich, so I'm good.
Episode title.
We are the
You gotta
sandwich.
love resistance.
I made my.
And
Well, thank you,
still-
Diana. I made myself hungry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It is still there.
It's still there. All right.
It's got resistance.
Resistance. Nice. So the Wraith is still hovering there next to this creature. Who is going to... It's going to stay put.
Okay.
Molfin. Prime.
Looking around and seeing that happening up there, are there any other bodies near me?
Near you?
Or any other bodies within sight that I can tell are dead?
Do you see over here on the left side and all this rubble over here?
Yep.
You can see the body of a female guard laying there.
Okay.
Bloodied and just
15, 20,
lying lifeless.
25. Yeah, I can get within 5 feet of that. Okay, so Molfin's gonna run over here
Mhm.
and do the exact same thing. Reach down with the hand of Vecna, rip out another soul, and summon another wraith.
Okay. So you can go ahead and drag another
That's-
one onto the map. And
And give the same instruction, just point back up top.
I will say, just to keep things organized, both wraiths will go on the same initiative order.
Okay.
Okay. That end Molfin's turn?
Yep.
All right, so another wraith.
Well, real quick, looking around, do I see anyone I think might be Diana's mother?
Make a perception check.
Not 20. Yes, that's the soul in the wraith currently. No, I'm kidding.
That she was dead. Okay, perception.
Some of these
Nope.
bodies are in so many pieces. It's hard to even tell who they belong to, like who these body parts belong to.
Yeah.
Like you see like a random arm just laying there. Speaking of Samuel L. Jackson, like in Jurassic Park.
Oh no.
Yes, I'm sorry, I went there. I apologize.
You went there.
Hold on to your butts.
I feel so dated.
Does that end Molfin's turn?
Yep.
All right, Ashlyn, you're up.
Okay.
Oh, start of your
Ashlyn's
turn.
fighting
I need
the-
you to make a Constitution saving throw because you are
Okay.
in the gas. Oh, double
Oh,
ones.
ouch.
So all this pressure, you breathe in some of this cloud. You are poisoned until the start of your next turn. While
Okay.
poisoned in this way, you can either take an action or a bonus action, not both. And you can't take reactions.
Okay, can I take... If I take my action, I can take 2 attacks though, right?
Yeah, when you take the attack action, you get the 2 attacks. That's just the way it works.
Okay, I'll do that.
But you can't do like your bonus action special stuff because
Right.
you won't have that.
Okay, I'm gonna step out of this gas. Go over let's say hear of it,
Okay.
and fire.
Fire the puppy missile!
Fire 2 shots at the big Ben.
Demanding attention.
She's like, "What are you doing? You should be playing with me, not a game with your friends."
Pretty much. So that's a 20.
A 24?
20.
Oh, 20. 20 hits.
Because it's with
Yeah,
the plus 30,
and
so
it's
16.
Oh, the plus 3, yeah.
16, yeah. That's
Yeah.
those arrows are tearing him up.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna take another shot.
Oh, a crit.
Oh!
Queen.
With the plus 3.
Yeah.
18?
Yeah.
19?
Is it 19?
19.
19.
19 as this arrow strikes true into his neck, right below his massive maw. He pulls the arrow out and just throws it down onto the ground, looking at you with a hateful gaze.
I love hateful games. Alright.
He looks like he's pouring blood out of all these like this thick blackish looking blood. It looks like it's running slowly, like it's this thick liquid.
Okay, can I sneak past the fire and go like up here?
You can?
Did you say?
Yeah, you can get there.
Okay.
There's a door.
Alright,
There's a door to your right, you notice.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of be near the door and turn.
Okay. That brings us to Callista.
Alright, I'm going to hit this one first and see what happens.
Okay. Slam attack against the dretch in front of you. That hits. He's still standing as you pop him in the face with a punch. You bring your other fist up. You're doing the same one.
Yep.
Okay, slamming down, and you crush him down into a pile of ash. And he is gone with his cloud.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right, the wraiths get to go.
Probably like move this way so Lachlan will have a clearer shot.
Okay, yeah, you can shift there.
Thanks.
Okay, so the wraiths are gonna fly up and sandwich this thing in.
Ooh, advantage on your attack.
And just start swinging at it.
All right.
So
Advantage.
First
for the
one.
Get that
wraith.
nat 20, honey.
15 is not
15.
gonna hit.
okay, second
This guy
one.
has some pretty thick hide. A 23 is
23.
going to hit.
Yeah.
So
It's gonna make a Constitution saving throw.
which is this
Not
is this considered a magical?
Doesn't say.
Spells and other magical effects. I would say no.
Because it's an ability,
It's an
right?
ability, yeah. But it's Constitution, right?
Okay. Yeah, so it takes 21 damage automatically, but then
And it
it's
does a 25
yeah.
for its save.
yeah, so that makes it save.
So it takes 25 points of necrotic. Is that
No,
correct?
21 necrotic, yeah.
21 necrotic. Let me see something very quickly. Oh yeah, you can see the life force being drained from this as the wraith grabs a hold of one of the tusks, and you can see this weird, it almost looks like heat that rises up from the road in the summertime. It looks like that's coming from the face of this creature as it has its hand right in front of it, like Harry Potter esque.
Do we get to Professor Quirrell?
Yeah. And it's not looking good at all. It's still up, but it's not looking good. And the wraith's turn.
Yep.
Diana's up.
Alrighty, so one of the first things that I know that I need to do is I know that I need to yell to the party that there is a back door that they can utilize. And where is it? It's just so I can let them know.
It is back the left hallway, back behind the kitchen.
I will yell out, "It's behind the left hallway, behind the kitchen!" And then I will use my movement to, I guess maybe like a combination of my movement and my action to kind of, I think I'll go, well, let me actually roll the die and see if I'm gonna go left or right. Okay, I'm gonna go to my right. No, my left. There we go.
Okay.
My left.
Okay.
And okay, so I already moved 7 feet. I need to move another.
Well, just use those
22
squares.
feet.
You see those light gray squares on there? Each one of
Oh,
those.
yeah.
Each one of those is 5 feet, so you can just.
Oh, okay. Okay. Got 5, 10. And I already moved 7,
You're good.
like 10 or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll just use my perception. Do you want me to make like a perception check to look for her?
You're
I'll
just
be
looking.
yelling like, "Ma!"
I mean, you don't even have to make a check to see that this hall is empty.
Oh, okay.
And there's a door. There's a door ahead of you, but you know that that's
Okay.
to one of the medical rooms, and then the door to your left is
Okay.
actually Dorn's office. You would know that. If you're speaking, I can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Ilmater has silenced the cleric.
The Dark One has silenced the cleric.
Oh, when I dropped it, it muted.
Ah, there you go. That was it.
There we go.
Flora, I see you talking, but I don't hear anything.
I'm just gonna wait until my next turn, I guess, to be able to move and open the door and peek inside.
You can double move. You didn't use your action. Like that yelling out was a free action. Like you could just yell out.
True.
So if you want to move again,
Okay,
you
then-
can. Your option.
Yeah, I will open this door.
Okay. You can open.
Ellie.
Okay.
Let whatever's in there attack me.
Okay, so you open the door. I'm gonna get rid of the door right here. So you open up the office.
Yeah.
Looks like empty office with a desk. Some things out on the desk. A chair. Seems to be like a bookshelf.
Okay.
Looks like.
And there's not another door or anything like that in there that I can see?
If you go in with use the rest of
The
your
chair's in
movement,
the
go in. You can.
Okay.
you can go
I'll
and
take
look
another
around.
step in.
Yeah, there is it looks like a door to your to your left, Diana's right. As you walk in. You do know that Dorn had a personal chambers in here, so it's probably his bedroom.
Okay. All right. I don't know if I have any more movement to go anywhere else. I think I probably used
Yeah.
about maybe 40. So I don't know.
Okay.
Probably 50. I guess that's my turn.
Okay. So it brings us to Lachlan standing in the doorway. Diana has just run by you, seemingly heading down the hallway.
And you just hear her yell, "Mother! Good luck!" And then really quickly over her shoulder, "Oh, by the way, there's a back door."
Good to know.
Which way did she yell at us to run?
Left.
She said left to the back, past the kitchen. There's a back door.
Okay, thank you.
All right. I want to take advantage of this Dretch being threatened by Callista,
Oh, absolutely.
and I'm gonna do a little Babe Ruth point at him and then
Nice.
shoot him.
Points, knocks an arrow and fires.
Yep, regular oath bow.
Regular oath bow.
14
hits. You can roll your damage.
Nice. Boom, boom.
Ow, that one is
Ooh.
just bursts into flame for a second and then is reduced to ash.
4 points.
Two 6s and 3 4s.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I want to just stand behind the fire and look cool like Sephiroth.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Wow. Best reference ever. Oh my god, yes.
There is a very tall gnome silhouette shadow dancing on the broken door behind Lachlan. Just flickering
Enter.
in the flames of the grease. Molfin the Second, it's your turn.
You're welcome. I was going
Lachlan's
to
Tinder profile.
That's it.
take a couple of steps forward, and I have got nothing
Oh, no.
useless. I have nothing useful left with him. He's going to turn and look at the rock elemental and say in primordial, "Toss me."
The references tonight. The references.
We're on fire with these references.
Oh.
Throw the gnome. You know, somebody did homebrew official rules for gnome throwing.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that.
So that's gonna end Muffin the Second's go.
Yeah, just looking at her and well, holding an action in case the elemental decides to toss the gnome.
Okay.
Tell the others to go assist Diana then, and we'll handle this.
Okay. So it's the demon's go.
Right.
Let's see if he gets back his ability. He does get back his ability,
No. I almost swore.
but he's gonna choose not to use it.
What?
Yet.
And you watch as he seemingly vanishes.
What?
Oh no.
What?
Oh boy.
Oh no.
All that time trying to banish him, and now he just goes.
It's a delayed banish.
Lachlan,
Delayed.
Lachlan, Diana, you guys here closer to you. Lachlan, as you turn around, he's flying. He's flying, blocking basically the front door down here, by the statue where you guys flew in. He teleported himself.
Oh, I see like a shadow.
Yeah. Lachlan, you can catch him. You just catch a look at him. Lachlan, you're probably... Well, Muffin the Second's got the flames in the way. Lachlan, you're probably the only one that actually sees him.
Guys?
And then he uses his movement to move a little bit farther down as he's heading closer to the front door.
Oh no.
I think he's escaping. I think he's escaping.
And that ends his turn. It's Muffin Prime.
Oh my god.
And I'm getting,
Oh no.
you know what I've been forgetting to do again?
Roll your health.
Oh, your
Yep.
regeneration, yeah.
Oh my god.
You have no idea where he's disappeared off to.
Yeah, to you, he just seemingly vanished.
Did we hear Lachlan scream?
Yeah, you would hear me going, guys, guys.
Okay. I hear Lachlan muttering in the background. Then... Just let me check here. What's this?
Man, this guy's a
Action
bastard, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
These guys are
That's an action
brutal.
zone. Okay, so I can get back to Lachlan. Okay, so Muffin is going to look up at the wraiths and say, "It seems to be running. Lachlan is calling. Southwards." And then with a massive crack of thunder,
Okay.
they're nice and out of range.
Yeah, yeah.
Going to cast Thunderstep and teleport directly south of Lachlan,
Okay.
given he's muttering.
Oh.
With that loud cracking thunder noise, you guys hear it rumbles the whole structure as Muffin now appears, standing on top of some of the rubble of the broken doorway. And Muffin, you cast your eyes back out to where that statue was when you guys entered, and the creature he was flying, and now he's crushing some of the stone banister, like the railing around it, as he's climbing up on top of where you guys walked in, the main entrance. You can start.
Is it looking towards us, or is it looking out the door?
Looking towards the door, and you can start to hear people out on the street. Some people are shouting, "Something's coming! Something's coming
no.
out!"
Okay, come on, give me something that can help here. I don't have it. anything that is useful. Muffin is going to actually check one thing.
I think all the dretches are dead, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it, that's an action.
Lachlan did all the sniping of them, but just about with the earth elemental just crushing them.
Yeah.
Muffin is just going to try calling out in common at the back of this creature, holding his hand up in the left hand, the hand of Vecna reached forward and say, "How dare you turn your back on me?" Just calling out at it to see if it gets any sort of a reaction.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Because, you know, it's Muffin strength with a -1.
Ooh.
Oh.
Almost completely ignores you. As the stone railing is crumbling under the weight of his massive claws and hands as he's pulling himself up.
It's okay, Gramps.
And that ends Muffin Prime's go.
Ashland's up.
Okay, I can run right south of Lachlan.
Okay.
So sorry, my old 20 is being a little slow.
It's alright.
So I'm gonna run like right here. And I'm going to go Lachlan's right there. I'm gonna go don't turn your back on him. Going towards Molvin and use my DM's inspiration to make a persuasion check.
Okay. Sure.
14.
Alright, the creature slowly turns his head around as he's standing now on top of this banister, looks over top, slowly back over his shoulder. None of you understand Abyssal, right?
No, but I see him.
It just
That's what I said.
glares towards you, Ashlyn.
You know, if only I had had the thought to cast, comprehend languages.
Yeah.
Is that...
That's my turn.
All right,
I don't think I can do
Callista.
anything else.
Yeah, that'll end your turn, Callista. Oh wait, well yeah, you're no longer poisoned by that thing. I don't believe. I think
Okay.
it turns out. All right, Callista, your go.
You still want to be thrown?
But Muffin the second just points back towards everyone else heading south.
Is that a yes? All right, I'll put him on my shoulders and get behind them, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna go around to this way beside, I'm gonna have to go in the fire. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hurt you or not. You know what? No, I'm gonna bust down this door.
Bust down the door. All right, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, you have no problem as an earth elemental busting through there.
Okay, then I can.
Good idea.
Then I can
Let
get
me get
to
rid
here
of that. I'll get rid of that. Other
for
one.
my full movement.
Door is busted open, and you drag.
Can I attempt to throw? Muffin?
you can certainly try. I guess it'd be a strength. Because I don't. Do you have
Athletics?
You have athletics with an earth elemental?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, let's make this athletics. As you are trying to toss the gnome wizard.
It might be just a straight strength. It's the athletic. Okay.
I want to just see what the distance is on this. About almost 35 feet.
24, yeah.
24.
Jeez.
That's a natural 19.
Wolfen the second, I need you to make a Let's call this a.
Oh, no.
So basically, what's happening here is when this Earth Elemental throws you, this statue is quite large right here, and basically you are headed right for that statue. so
I couldn't like do underhand, like give a little.
because the way this foyer is, it's kind of like the archway that goes in between this foyer. It's like kind of like a room, how a room opens up and has a doorway. It's a little bit
So
smaller.
I'm like aiming at a goalpost, basically. and I'm
Basically,
gonna throw-
yeah, you're like kicking a field goal. Let's call this dexterity saving throw. Molfin the second.
Okay.
You're going to try to grab a hold of this statue and prevent yourself from slamming into it.
Ooh. What if I want to cast a spell before I get to it?
I will allow it.
Or rather,
If you
Right as I-
if you cast the spell, I'm going to give you disadvantage on the saving throw
oh,
because you're
okay.
concentrating on doing something else and not trying to catch yourself.
Well, that's the spell is the catch.
Earth Elemental Gnome Football. Go long.
And as she touched me, I can see this thing behind the statue, right?
You can see it. It's above. It's about 15 to 20 feet above. Like the statue is pretty tall. We're talking about a 15 to 20 foot tall statue here. And
it's another 15, 20 feet above that.
No, like the
fine.
like the statue's head and shoulders are almost to like where the railing would be. It's kind of like this,
Oh, okay.
the bottom part where that shape is, where that
Oh, now
is
now I
elevated.
follow
You
you.
see what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
goes up.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so it's up here and the statue's down here.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's kind of like when
Oh,
you go
there's
to the mall, and at the end they have the steps on both sides to go to the second floor, and there's a store underneath it. You know, there's.
Okay, so right as Molfin II gets immediately next to that statue, he's going to burn his last third level spell. He's down to his level 5 and is not in terms of spell slots, and one level 3 left.
if
Going to use his
No.
last level 3 to cast Thunderstep and teleport onto the back of the Nalvashne, grabbing one of the wings.
okay.
I don't know if it's going to be close enough that it would take
10 feet.
thunder
No,
damage, 'cause it's
you'd be
10
doing it
feet.
before the statue. So no, you.
Yeah,
the-
I'd be doing it right
The
before.
crack. Some of the cracks form in the statue, though, is the thunder. You guys hear the thunder again, and some of the statue cracks a little bit. One of the wings of the angel falls off and shatters onto the floor. And now Molfin is on the back, but I need you to make a strength check as you're trying to latch on to a wing of a creature that could easily.
Okay, so-
No.
okay, I actually have to roll this. Something because I don't remember what my strength was.
What do you mean?
What?
When he made the simulacrum, he doesn't remember what his
Oh,
strengths
yeah.
were.
Because the hand of Vecna changed my strength.
I think it added.
Oh.
Did it add 5?
No, it makes it a 20.
It makes it a 20.
Would it say in like an old video?
Didn't you guys have like 8s in strength as gnomes?
Probably.
Actually, yeah, that was probably right because, well, no, because my charisma's a 9. Yeah, I'll run with an 8. What's an 8? A -1?
-1.
Yeah.
Yep. You just made it. The DC was 15. So you are actually
It's wrapped on that wing.
Wrapped on the wing. You can hear it snarling and breathing heavily as it looks over its shoulder to see you hanging there. Does that end your turn? Well, that will end Callista's turn because that was Callista's turn and you were holding an
Yep.
action.
Yep.
So the wraiths can go.
Yeah, so they're going to use,
They just have to
Dolphin
move.
told them to move down. They're just going to start dashing southwards.
Okay. Go ahead and you can move those while we go to Diana's turn.
Hey. Okay.
30,
So,
40.
I guess wait. You know what? I keep on forgetting that my phone is acting all types of stupid.
It's it.
So
We can hear you fine right now. Is that what?
okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay, so I will kind of like. Oh, do I go to the door? I feel like I need to check every corner.
Find your
but I
mom.
don't know. Okay. I will use gosh, how many feet of movement is that? Oh, 5, 10.
Diana, go ahead and just go ahead and make a general intelligence check right here.
Okay.
I'll give you a free intelligence check.
Oh my, thank you. That's so
Dashing, they
cool.
actually can catch them.
Wow, so
Whoa.
they're
They can't
there.
attack, but
Yeah,
they can
they
get to them.
Wow, I thought wraiths were slow.
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it said 60 foot.
I'm gonna just do-
Wow.
60 foot fly speed. He's not getting outside.
Diana, your message that you got from your mother sounded like she was in great peril, like something threatening was nearby. In this area that you're in, doesn't look like it's been touched. If these creatures that you see were in this room or harboring anything in here, these doors would be broken in, the desk would be tipped over, papers,
Okay.
things would be spread out all over the... Like, your intelligence tells you don't think anybody is occupying this space.
Okay. Then 20, I'll move out of the room.
Mhm.
20, 25, 30, sorry, just counting up every square.
You just got out of the room in time to see the earth elemental toss
Oh.
Mulfin the second. And you watched as his beard was flapping in the wind.
What is happening?
No one even knows. I don't
Mulfin
think.
Calista at it again.
Honoring the temple.
So, can I see down the next hallway from where I'm at? Can I see if there's any destruction that's like in there that looks like it's been ransacked by creatures?
Straight ahead, like from where you're running.
Yeah, straight ahead.
Yeah, you just see a
Yeah,
door
from
at the
where
end
I
of the
am.
hallway. It looks closed, but you don't see any. Aside from the destruction of this front door, all the wood and fragments from the door seem to dissipate as it goes down the hall. And from what you can see, you don't see any destruction or doors crashed in from what you can from the single door that you can see.
So neither side look like anyone who were trapped within them would be in peril.
From what you can see, yeah. No, you're not looking down this hallway, so
All right, I'll use the rest of my movement. The next 30 feet, I'll dash and I'll run to the
Hey,
other
thank
door.
you so much for the follow.
15, 20. Thank you. Okay, so I get to down here,
I couldn't
and
see.
what
I couldn't see the name.
Pilot craziness.
All right.
Hey, probably craziness.
are just perfect for us.
Yeah, you can see from there. You can
And-
see the second door of the other chamber, and it looks closed
Okay.
as well.
Okay. Okay. So none of them. Okay. All right. And that's my turn because I can't really do much else.
All right, that brings us to Lachlan.
All right. Pretty awesome seeing Gramps and all of his wraiths descend on this thing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be like, nice one! And I'll use my movement and my cunning action to try to catch up here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. This, I think, gives me a pretty clear line of
It
sight.
does.
And then I'm going to shoot the oth bow.
All right. The
It's a
Oath
proper normal shot.
fires it at him. Oh!
Oh!
I don't think.
That's sneak attack as well. Double.
Yeah, I guess.
Hit that sneak attack twice. Oh,
Lachlan, describe how you take him down.
Yeah! Oh my gosh. So Molfin's on this thing's wing, right?
Yes. Molphin the second.
Yeah, Molphin the second.
And these wraiths are buzzing around him like mosquitoes.
Oh man, I'm just
5 feet in the air.
yeah. I'm just looking for like, you know, the exact moment when Molphin second just kind of gives me like a perfect shot at like the nape of this thing's neck or whatever, and I'm just gonna
And that arrow goes flying
that
up.
arrow
It's,
so-
it's almost in slow motion as you watch it go. And now you watch as he starts to glow red, and parts of flame start to burn onto his flesh, and he crumples into ash. Molphin the second, make a dexterity saving throw
Oh,
for
no.
me, please. As you begin to plummet 20 feet. See if you can grab the railing. You do.
Yee!
You reach out. And Molphin the second, little legs dangling from the railing. As
Sorry, Gramps.
and you guys are out of initiative order.
5
Oh my
points.
gosh.
Nice.
Wow. That was insane, guys.
Lachlan has had 2 epic kills.
Yeah.
That was epic. They survived.
How did we survive without a long rest? I don't know how we did that.
I wouldn't know either.
Mercy.
And that's a good thing that you put him down too, because he was getting ready to do something that would have screwed your day.
Oh my gosh, I can turn all the villagers outside and dretch or something.
All right, guys.
Okay. I will run to the first door that I see and kick it down.
Okay.
I'm gonna earth glide and start popping my head up in all these different rooms looking for bodies and for her mom.
Okay. So Diana, you kick the first door in. I'm only gonna show you one of these rooms because they're generally all the same, and you know they'd be the same because they don't really furnish. They don't go out of the way to furnish the rooms for the priests and stuff because they use most of their money and offerings to help others.
Yeah.
Basically, you see a simple made bed. There is a wooden desk with a simple chair and a small wooden chest that is used to keep personal effects and priestly garments and things like that. You've stayed in one of these rooms before. You pretty much know the MO. Seems like everything is tidy and in order.
All right, I'll go to all of the next ones that are down this hall and like just kick them all in to see what's inside.
Okay. More of the same. You see the same things, just in
Yeah.
different, just different assemblages. Like they got chairs and tables and you know, there's things in different areas. Diana, go ahead and make a perception check as you move down the hallway. And go ahead, Callista, in
Okay.
Earth Elemental form, you can also make a perception check as you're going and just like peeking in all these rooms.
Mhm.
Can I knock down this door?
Yeah, you can knock down that door.
Okay. I know.
You knock it down, and it actually leads you out into the hallway that Callista went down.
Okay.
It all
Hi,
It
Callista.
all connects over onto that side. Callista, as you're peeking in each one of these rooms, you notice that it's very simple. You pop your head up, and there's these two small, looks like simple cots in each room with some tables and compartments. It look like they contain things for bandaging people up. Looks like natural remedies and ailments. There are medicine kits in each one of these rooms. Healer's kits.
Okay.
But each room more the same. Some of the beds are a little bit messed up, as if somebody was in here and they were rushed out quickly.
Can I go check all the bodies that he was gnawing on and just check them to make sure she's not underneath them all?
Sure. Yeah, you can head that way.
Oh
Diana,
yeah, she was pretending to be dead.
Diana, when you get near the stairs over here, that's when you start to notice like cracks in the floor from hooves or feet of a heavy creature, possibly the one that just got slain. You can see that the steps leading down to the cellar are heavily damaged. cracked and crumpled. And it leads you down towards the cellar.
If she's in the cellar, then there's probably another creature in there, I'm thinking, and I know that we cannot handle that right now.
You are tired. You are hurt. You know.
Give me more!
Give me more!
I'm okay.
Let me at him!
You're muted, BB.
Molfin, I just realized. Molfin Prime is talking to Molfin the Second and trying to give basically telling Molfin the Second, bring me to the basement. Show me where this happened.
Okay.
I don't know.
And
Bringing the Wraiths with them.
Molfin the Second would know it's down the right hallway, all the way straight down the hall and down the steps.
Where Diana is.
Exactly where Diana is, yep.
Did I find anything in the bodies? Any survivors at all?
As you're searching around, you're moving some rubble, you're moving some broken pews. The altar of Ilmater has been completely desecrated. And you just find pieces of people. You're not sure who they are. Most of them appear to have been maybe guards of little leftover tattered armor and shields and spears and things. You do see one body remnants of a clerical vestment of a priest. So perhaps one of the priests that Molfin II would have met when his journey here is no longer with us.
All right, I'm gonna go find Diana.
Okay, you guys all find Ashlyn back here. Is the kitchen area? There's still there's still food out on the tables. A lot of it has attracted flies now. It looks like it's been sitting out on the tables for quite some time. You can see that the back here is storage room. They actually take a lot of food and they box it up and they take it out and give it to homeless
That's
individuals.
not nice giving rotted food
like
to the homeless.
And there is a back door.
Okay.
And as you peer out the back door, it leads out to a small, skinny, concrete pad that's in a very skinny alleyway. Like, there's barely enough room. Like, they've got the houses and buildings kind of packed in here in these alleyways and things.
But I could parkour up the side.
Yeah,
No, I
you
won't.
could.
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna go find everyone else. They went.
Yep, it seems like everybody's gathered at the damaged stone stairs. And it looks like Molfin II is leading Molfin Prime down them.
Can I earth meld underneath them so I'm going ahead of them, but underneath?
You absolutely can, yes.
I will do that. So I don't think I'm going to be able to squish through.
And Callista
Guys,
earth
I should've-
melds. It starts heading down the steps, and that's where we will end tonight's episode.
Dun,
of
dun,
Storm
Oh
King
my
Sunder.
god.
Oh, that was a nail biter, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
Lachlan, kill Jack and everybody, man.
Yeah.
Tossing me softballs, you know?
That
If there's
was
another fight
crazy,
down
guys.
here, I don't think we
Can we
can do
not?
it.
Can we
That's all. I was going to scout ahead and see if I could see anything.
Can we short rest before we go down there?
You could always try.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Molfin
Remember last time what
Prime
happened? We
other than
tried
take
short
the-
resting in the demonic area.
Well, that's because somebody wanted to go through the portal first.
I tell you,
How long have we?
I tell you
How
what,
long
guys.
has it taken us to sort of wander around and look through here to get down to these stairs?
I would say, you know what? Truth be told, I don't know if I can count that as a short rest though, because you guys are frantically looking around, kicking open doors. That's
I'm not thinking
it's not
short rest.
it's not very restful.
I'm thinking Molfin's regenerating health every 6 seconds.
Oh yeah. It would have been probably roughly 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, so I'm back. Yeah, Molfin's back up at full health.
Crazy.
Prime's feeling great, man. You got spell slots left. I'm ready to roll.
Yeah, like at first you guys saw, Molfin was showing a little bit of wear and tear, but now next to the steps, he looks like he's brand new again. It's the strangest thing in the world. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight.
All these
tuning
good
in.
berries I'm eating from Callista.
Yeah.
And pretty much after every spell,
You're
he has to
welcome.
munch on one. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed tonight's episode of Storm King's Thunder. As we're rolling into season 5 in a big way, as man, I thought you guys might be coming here, so I prepared for it, but I didn't know Diana would just be pushing everybody out of the way and just going right in the front door.
That was amazing.
Her mama!
It is.
It's her mama!
She didn't even take a minute to explain the situation. She just bolted.
Yeah.
But it's so in character for her.
It is.
No, Diana's very much impulse, so it makes sense.
It is. So,
Yeah.
Speaking of good character play, we've got a nat 20 to give away tonight. So, what do you guys vote? Anybody in chat who would like to vote on somebody they believe deserves a free natural 20 for next session? Go ahead and chime in that character name in the chat and let me know. A reason
I want to give it to
why.
Rasanak.
Razanak.
I want to give it to Rasanak. I want to give it to Rasanak because he came up with the plot twist. Your mom got true polymorphed into the demon.
That would destroy me.
Plot
So
twist.
Floppy's calling out Lachlan.
Yeah,
Lachlan killed my
Lachlan
mom!
for the nat 20. On the we got one. Razanak
For the
says
Diana
I
mom
was
murder.
thinking the
And I got
same
nat 20s on my own.
Lachlan for that.
Diana, we got to vote for Diana on tonight's session from chat. Razanak actually voted for you, Diana.
Aw.
After he increased the radius on all the poisonous gas for everybody.
After he tried to kill me. Continue.
That's as a dungeon master, that was my thought. You know, okay, I got this big baddie, but if he doesn't have any friends, they're just gonna, and then big baddie's gonna be
Yeah.
not too fun. So I throw those little, peons in there because I knew they had that gas ability.
Yeah.
I was like, boy, that's gonna be so annoying. I love it. Oh. Yeah, so it looks like we got a tie between Lachlan and Diana in the chat. What about you guys? What do you guys think?
Diana's gonna need it.
Diana.
I think Diana is gonna need it.
Lachlan's kill was so cool.
Lachlan's kill was
I'm
cool.
torn 'cause, like,
Yeah, but-
all 4 of you have my vote at some point tonight, so I'm so conflicted.
Yeah. So,
Malton for the raves, Lachlan just for the OP hits.
yeah.
I get a lot of nat 20s on my own.
Ashlyn for her pure adorableness
Okay,
in
chat.
the beginning.
Chat, I hear you, chat. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll a d4.
Okay.
1 or 2, it's Lachlan. 3 or 4, it's Diana. Okay?
Okay.
Actually, here, I'll just roll it in the, so everybody can see. So here's the d4. 1 or 2, Lachlan. 3 or 4, Diana. Razanak said Diana went into character being reckless on behalf of someone her character cared about.
That's true. That is
Yeah,
true.
That is true.
She played her character so.
I would concede it to Diana.
Oh, conceded.
Aww.
It goes to Diana.
Aw.
Diana will
Aw.
sport that. Yeah, and that
Aw.
what made that fight so on edge though is because you guys were already taxed and spent a little bit because of the battle that
Yeah.
you spent a whole episode last time in a fight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we just did it again.
You just-
That adventuring day.
Needlessly.
We can go all day. Let's go.
We're gonna be
Yeah,
so
no.
exhausted.
Ashlyn's Sarah's portrayal of that little boy though.
Pip.
Oh.
Oh my god, boy. Shining the
That
shoes.
was solid. Like
Names
there
on your
were
shoes.
points I was laughing so hard I had to mute my microphone because I couldn't breathe. So good.
Forcing me to play Granny. I'm like, God damn it, Sarah, why?
So everybody has a point of DM's inspiration to use for next time.
Yay.
All right. Good to
Diana,
know. Good-
Diana will rock the nat 20 into next week. So we will be back next week for episode 81 of Storm King's Thunder, and then after that on Saturday at noon, we'll be diving into the Tomb of Horrors for the charity live stream. So make sure you guys tune into that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I've never done the Tomb of Horrors before, and it's my birthday, so I asked Matthew, hey, for my birthday, I want to do a charity stream, and I want to go through it. I want to see if we can make it. So,
Aw.
We've bumped up the level a little bit. having a little fun with it.
Yeah.
For those who've run it before,
Right,
it's
now.
who know it's intended to be run for 10 to 14. We're running through it at level 15. So even if you know it, you might not know what to expect.
It's gonna be fun. Yeah, you guys are gonna want to tune into that. Anybody else have any quick announcements before we go for the evening?
I think that's it. Insight check might not be running tomorrow night. I'm not sure yet.
Okay, cool.
Jamie's got stuff going on.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, barring internet problems, Tomb should be back on Monday. Our group's
Yeah.
getting close. It's
Close.
in the tomb. They got 3 more keys left to find.
That's fun.
So
Yeah, but we all have like curses. It's great. Okay, I got a curse.
you got a curse. Devonay's got a curse. People are getting weird voices talking to them in their heads, man. It's
Yeah.
trippy, and they're not even on acid.
Might as well be.
Exactly.
Good game,
Good
guys.
game, guys. So
Yep.
next time you guys go charging into a tainted temple, spawning demons, just remember,
Sorry.
light your cigarette like Samuel L. Jackson and hold on to your butts. And don't forget to add that proficiency bonus, folks.
Hey,
Have a good night, everybody. Take care.
Love you. Bye.
Thank you so much. Goodbye.